Another one from Hexball go down. So now we're down to just a duo over here in water treatment. We do have a duo. Oh, all four of them. All four. Sorry. It's struggling tonight, guys. It's struggling. So Cerberus and Phoenix. So we've got a duo for Hexball. Still trying to hold off the push by all four of them. And Phoenix getting pushed up on... Let's see if I can get into a good position. Right, oh, Phoenix was on the outside. Let's see if we can get over to Phoenix. Oh, right when he got over there. So now it is just down to Cerberus. And you know that all four of them from Absolute Pain are over here. And the Dreamers just took down Ying. But I think, let's see, what did I miss on the main screen? Because it does look like one of them did get knocked for the Dreamers. So let's see, who is it over here? Vidu. So I'm not sure they're gonna be able to pick him up, or are they? I can't click on the lower one. So let's see. Oh, he may be able to get over to Patty, but he does have two of them from a new era right on top of him. Let's see, Liz. Hello everyone, and happy Sunday night. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate Easter. We are with PSL, the Pro Scrim League. This is the Spring Mini League $200 winner takes all. And tonight we find out who is the $200 winning team. We have 5 more matches tonight. And then we have a winner. We also have 3 UC giveaways. So if you get in there, hello Dior. Dior, shout out to Dior, PSL, and the sponsors. They are spoiling us for this last night of finals. We'll have 3 UC giveaways. We'll have one after the very first match is over. So all you early birds, make sure you get your screenshots over there quickly, because then you can be in 3 drawings, not just the last one. All right, let's get through these slots really quick. In slot 3, we've got the retired boys. Let me get the iPad off there. There you go. Now you can see your teams. Slot 4, Nepal on top. Slot 5, Hex Fall. Slot 6 are the Golden Fire. Still don't know, still don't care. Slot 7, New Era. Slot 8, VRZ Esports. Slot 9, the new CBK Esports. Slot 10 will be hard to kill, and they're hard to find at the moment. How you do it? Slot 11, Made in Nepal. Slot 12, Sailing Esports. Slot 13, Absolute Pain. Slot 14 are the X Force. Ooh, they really went on strong last night. Slot 15, Almost There. Slot 16, One Shot Killers. Slot 17, Non-Stop. And 18, rounding out the teams, Dreamers Esports. Now let's look at the scores going into tonight. Almost There, ahead by 11 points, and one winner chicken dinner with 64 total points. X-Force coming in second with 53 total points. The Retired Boys in third with 48. So there are your scores. Alright, now what did you say, Sunshine? How are you today? I was late for the party today. I was sleeping. How did it go? I saw you had a full team. It was okay. The games were the games today. But today is my last day of this poopy internet. I would say so much more than that, but you guys already know how I feel about the internet I've suffered with for years. Tomorrow they are installing it. Oh, I am so nervous and excited, and I'm just hoping for the best. If you're out there, Tampa Tempa, such a big fan of Tempa in my chat. Hello, Tempa. But tonight is my final night of casting on this horrific internet. I'm hoping that moving forward, our matches will be so much better. The guys that we cast, that we watch on stream, deserve so much better than my internet will give them. So I am super excited for all of us. Me especially, with all the dropping. Ugh. It's been a nightmare. But again, don't forget to get your screenshots over to the PSL server down into the giveaway channel, and don't forget to hang out in the PSL server. They have scrims, they have tournaments, they have all sorts of things that you'll be interested in knowing about in the future. Alright, what did I miss? We are oh, we're missing 3 teams. Let me see. Dior. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Missing 3 teams right in the middle. Hard to Kill, Made in Nepal, and Sailing Esports. I wonder where they are. Curious and Curiouser. Who's that? Was that like... I don't know. I know I saw it in a movie. I have no idea, though. I watch too many movies. What do you guys do with your free time? Do you watch movies? What do you do? I have a few movies that are coming out, but I can't even remember now what they were. Alright, so she started. She's like, alright, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Off with the heads. Now, I know that one's Alice in Wonderland. Alright, so... people in my chat, will it be almost there? Almost there has been doing so amazing. They have been near the end, if not getting the chicken every match. They've got it together. Will it be X-Force, who came on so strong towards the end of last night and just started dominating? Who's it going to be, guys? Or New Era? For Phoebe out there. Let me get that iPad up there. Oops, I forgot to put the map up. Alright, here we go. Match 6. And we're coming in from that southern side of Sosnovka military base. Going across, let's see, over where the old lighthouse was. Over the top of Potato Hill. Over school, the apartments, Rozhok, East Roz, and all the way up across the map to the eastern side of Severny. So there's your flight path, guys. That's where we are headed. Let's hope that we've got the internet for tonight. Alright, so I think I put on my guided access. I hate that when I get messages during my stream and I forget to put my guided access on, and then you guys have to read all my messages. Alright, so X-Force and almost there. X-Force in second, almost there. Meowie right here. Oh, he's turning around. I guess he missed the memo to not jump. Alright, we also have a huge cluster headed over to the farm area. We've got Hexfall, BRZ, and New Era all right over in there. I'm not sure what Meowie's going to end up doing. Meowie's just kind of following along behind Hexfall and New Era, and I'm not sure where the rest of his team is going. We do have 2 teams right down in Pachinki. We've got Nonstop and the new CBK, and it looks like the retired boys are headed up to Severny. Ooh, the one-shot killers and the rest of almost there headed up to Stauber. I don't know what Meowie's going to do. Meowie did find a vehicle, so we'll figure out what Meowie's going to do in a minute. But look at that first zone all the way on the main island and to the north. So now let's go ahead and see what's coming on down here, because I do see, oh, New Era. New Era. Oh, there goes Lizbeth. And that was right over here. To the F Bro is Pro, and he still has another one from New Era. We're right over here next to the farm, but we do have right over here, let's see what VRZ Looks like Canthera is right here next to some more of Hexfall and Meowie. Meowie's still right over here somewhere. I'm not sure. It looks like he's getting ready to do a very long boatation around the outside. Alright, let's go ahead and check in on Pachinki. Look at this pretty outfit. Look at how pretty Trent is today. Alright, so we're right over here with Non-Stop. All four of them still standing. Let's go over and check in on the new CBK. Ooh, Tupac's creeping up onto Cosmo. And I see that we are all doing just fine over here. Ooh, Saber and Trent both coming along. Do they know that? Look at him leaning into the trenches, boys. Alright, so Cielo! Hello, Cielo! Actually, let me do this really quick, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get this and this and do this and do this. Coming in from that southern. Do this and do this. There we go. That looks better. That looks better. Alright, so now let's see. Oh, Pain Easy, knocked Pain Easy with a nade. Should we go over and see what Absolute Pain are doing right up over here with the retired boys? Oh, there goes another one by Benny. So now Absolute Pain is down to just a duo over here. A solo. We did see Oh, let me get off of Tupac, and it looks like it's down to Nasty and GMC, and GMC is right on the backside of Cyan. So let's see. Cyan, look at this. We do have a full 4-man team for Non-Stop, and I think Absolute Pain should be able to get on out of there. It looks like he's headed over to the Zarki farm area, so we'll go back to the map over here. So now let's see what's going on here. I'm not sure where Tupac is, but I'm sure GMC saw him come up right up and underneath. There's Tupac across the way. Cyan is now in the... Oh, look at that. He sees the feet right there. Trying to get those little feet right down below him. And let's see. Nasty is still somewhere not too far away. And it does look like we're going to have a duo push up onto GMC, and they came already up and in. Ooh, down to 1 HP. That was nice. Oh, and overwhelmed. So now let's check in on Nasty. Nasty does have the DB. Oh, what a shot onto Cosmo right through that window. But Trent from above. So there you go. Hello, Suloji. Alright, now let's see. Oh, what's happening down here with New Era? Oh no! No, Phoebe, if you're out there, New Era needs you. New Era needs your help over here. And it looks like number one. Well, now we've seen number one be able to do some crazy things, but he is getting pushed up on by all four of them from X-Fall. All four of them came pushing right up and in on that squad push. So, and look at this. Meowie made it all the way over to his team. So I think his team is just, yeah, we did lose Frozen very early. Right on down here to Hexfall, I believe. Yeah, well, like I said, the last day, guys. Hopefully, this will help fix some of those problems that we keep having. So I'm really hopeful, really hopeful for the fiber to help me with some of this chaos. All right, so we're down to 11 teams. We do have a few teams outside of zone. We've got X-Force. They're still all over at that quarry. Primorse, they have that whole southwest edge to themselves. The next closest team to them are the Golden Fire. And I feel like Alim... I thought Slaughter might have been looking that way. Maybe not. It is a lot of space in there. Probably not even rendered distance. And it looks like the Dreamers are coming up from Military Base Island. We still have VRZ all spread out on the peninsula. Look at this. There looks like maybe a trio again. So let's go ahead and put that back up there and let me get back into this match. Don't forget to get your screenshots over there, guys. That way you guys can be in all three of the of the drawings tonight. Shout out again to Dior, PSL, and all the sponsors. Alright, we're getting back in here, guys. Getting back in. And let's see, what else is happening? We still have Absolute Pain. He's doing just fine up there. He's not anywhere near anyone, but our zone is getting ready to close. So I'm not sure who you want to check in on at the moment. Oh, look at that. Very central around Rozhok and the river. You know how PUBG loves to have that river zone. So we'll have to see which side of the river we're going to go on to. So where are we? We're up in Severny with Retired Boys. And I'm not sure who the next fight's gonna be. Hexfall may end up in the lap of the Golden Fire or in onto X. Let's go ahead and put that back up there for you. And I'm gonna click over to Hexfall because I feel like they might run into. They could even run into Non-Stop. So Hexfall is coming in at an angle for disaster. So we'll have to see if they'll. Oh, look at the panda butt. Hey, you gotta give it to me, guys. You gotta let me have some. Oh, we do have a fight going on over here too. Let's see, are they gonna take this fight out of zone? That's the question. We got VRZ right over here, right next to almost there Wiz up at the top of that. And I don't. Although they are really close, I don't feel like they're gonna fight. The Angry Boy may end up in that fight. I'm not sure. And let's see. Let me go ahead and scroll out a little bit more. In Hexfall, ooh, look at this. Non-Stop's gonna end up coming right up onto him. And it looks like X-Force is going up and across, maybe over to the Cube. The Cube is such a power position there. Right there, gatekeeping from either angle, so we'll see. And yeah, Non-Stop right on this outside. It does look like Non-Stop's gonna go ahead and rotate around them, but they're not that far away either, so they may be. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna stay here for just a minute more. Have some more panda butt on our screen. All right, what is happening up at the top? Let's see what's going on. Let's get Cosmo Saber up to 3 eliminations, but let's stick with Cosmo because it looks like Cosmo's the only one that in the vehicle at the moment. So he's trying to get that initial knock while the rest of his team is ready for the push. So it's exciting to stay here for just a minute. All right, I think we've got everybody into the play zone. Look at this. No one out, and we might have a collision right up at the north side too, so let's keep an eye up here, see what's happening. Let's go ahead and spread on up. There are the Dreamers that came all the way up to almost Severny from Military Base, and the drop is right there. We do have, look at this, the one-shot killers right down below, and not too. Oh, this thing is not turning, guys. And we do have the Retired Boys right on over here. VRZ and the Dreamers right here. Let's see, are these guys in a fight? Let's check it out. Yes, they are. Let's head up there and check in on their fight. I still feel like, though, are they getting ready to push? Alright, they are. So we'll go ahead and do both of these fights. Let's get on over here. My iPad is not moving much, guys, so, ooh, the Dreamers are not doing well on this push. They are down to just a trio. We still have all 4 of them from VRZ standing. We do have the extra, or the off angle, and he's been knocked. Oh, so now it's down to Patty and Vitu. So now let's go ahead and keep an eye on this fight. It is a 2v4 coming up into the Stauber farm area, so let's see. Cosmo's still trying to figure out where they are, and look at the rest of his team. They are all getting into position on this on this ridge line. They don't have much to worry about for their back, but the Golden Fire are kind of close. And oh, we did get another knock, so now it is just down to the solo over here for the Dreamers Esports. So we do have 2 active fights in the moment, and oh, Trent. VRZ, is that it? Oh, VRZ. Angry Boy and Jinx, both with double elimination. So now let's go over here and check in on what's happening. We do have the Golden Fire not too far away. It does look like John and Hexfall. Hexfall is down to just a solo at this point. Oh, there goes Hexfall. So now, let's go. Let's go back to the map. There you go. And we did lose Saber in this, and Saber was up to 4 eliminations, so that's very disappointing. And we went to the north. Look at that. We went to the north of the river in this. So let's get on over here and check in on VRZ, because it does look like the one-shot killers are kind of close, but they've got that uphill advantage. And oh, we are lagging bad, guys. We are lagging bad. Alright, what else is going on? Ooh, X-Force right over here. X-Force in a fight with, who's right over here? It is the Golden Fire. So we got X-Force over on, turn. The X-Force over on Death Island, and it does look like, I'm sorry guys, my iPad's just not moving. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and leave it up that way. Let's get over to X-Force and see what's happening. It does look like they separated out, so we don't have... So this is the active fight at the moment. We'll stay here for just a minute longer, and we'll keep an eye on the map to make sure that they don't get into the fight. We're down to the top 9 teams. So we still have non-stop all the way down just to the south of the ruins, and they do have X-Force right in front of them, so I'm not sure how non-stop to be able to get out of that. And almost there into the fight that we're watching on the main screen between VRZ and the one-shot killers. So we get some chaos going on. And we do have the retired boy sitting pretty right in the middle of zone. And look at this, almost there, coming up right behind VRZ. And let's see who is that just drove on by. We still have a couple of them that are out and about. Let's see what's going on with these guys. We did lose Frozen at the very beginning, but the trio is still doing just fine. Let's see, it looks like they're going to go ahead and head up towards the one-shot killers. The one-shot killers are up at the top, so they may come up right behind the blim. Let's keep an eye on the blim. The blim, watching behind him. He knows that there's something shady going on. Slime 2, ooh, I think non-stop may end up right over here on Nepal on top. So now let's see what's happening over on this side. And sorry that we are lagging so bad today, guys. I'm sorry about that. One last day, the final day, and look at this. You can see all of non-stop coming up and in. Ooh, and so almost there in that fight with the one-shot killers now up at that north side. We did get a knock from almost there onto the one-shot killers. So let's see. Oh, it was the blim. We were just on the blim, keeping an eye on him, and it does look like... Oh, no. I think we just... No, we didn't. I thought we lost one from almost there. But it does look like they're still right to that north side. So now, let's see what's going on over here. We're just doing some seat swapping. Let's see, non-stop, just trying to get into zone. And then we got another team. Look at this gray team coming up and in. We got, oh, the solo from Absolute Pain. The Absolute Pain, look at this. He's over here watching the fight. Well, we can't really call it the fight, but we can call it the racetrack over here, the driving course of non-stop and Nepal on top, and Cosmo getting out. And it looks like they're making their stand against Nepal on top. Let's see. Oh, the duel. duel coming right up and over, and he does get one of them knocked, but then Trent gets knocked, and so now Cyan and Cosmo are the last two still standing. Cyan goes down, so now it's just Cosmo. Oh, Nepal on top. We did lose one from Nepal on top. Slime 2 does get knocked, but we do get, it looks like we only got 2 eliminations. Did you get one of those? Did you sneakily get one of those? I think somebody third party, guys. I do. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more and see where the next fight. I feel like the Golden Fire, it feels like X-Force is coming down and around, so we'll stay here for just a minute while I check over on the iPad. We'll go ahead and scroll on in. Oh, Zoom just got knocked. Who knocked you, Zoom? Who hurt you? Alright, let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and put up the iPad for just a minute because it's quiet, and that gives you an idea of where your teams still are in this. We are going between Roz and Severny, and there goes Zoom blinking. Hello, Spidey. Hello, Spidey. Alright, so let's get back on over here. Does look like X-Force is moving out and around, and we do have the duo coming up and around, and the sneaky third party, let's see, he might end up right over here next to the Golden Fire. We'll see what he's gonna do. He's just happily driving along. Oh, he's coming right up onto the retired boys. So X-Force. Ooh, X-Force came right up and into VRZ. So let's see. Hello, 24K. I know this is you. I know it is. Alright, so let's see. He's right over here next to Retired Boys and the solo from Absolute Pain. Look at this. Absolute Pain right there in that one stack. Let's see what. Did he see him come on down? I feel like he did, so he knows that. Oh, if he didn't see him, he sees the vehicle. We know that to be true. It looks like we still have Almost There. It looks like Almost There is just coming out and around. Ooh, looks like Retired Boys up in a fight. Let's check in on what's going on over here. As I just saw, they were in a fight with the one-shot killers. Wiz drove right into X-Force, and there goes Wiz. Alright, and Meowie went out too. Slime 2 got knocked over here, so now let's see. We do have the solo that needs to come on out. Let's see who's taking those shots over here. Jinxie, is that you? I sure feel like it is. Alright, so let's see. Golden Fire just got a knock onto somebody, and it does look like 24K is snooping right up and over. And I think the Golden Fire might be the one that was able to knock, but now he's got 919191Y. It's got right up at the top, so it didn't click over. There we go. Now he knows where Dom and Tut Tut is, and Tut Tut just finished off Slime 2, and here comes the Retired Boys. So now we got all sorts of chaos, and Nepal on top is coming right on down. Look at that. Nepal on top just stopped right in front of him. Is he going to take the shot? Yes, he is. Oh, he does not miss anything. Hi, Phoebe. Happy streaming. Good luck on New Era and Hexfall. Both of them. Phoebe going for 2. Alright, Phoebe. Hello. Happy streaming. Thank you, Phoebe. Alright, let's see what else is going on. We are down to the top 4 teams. We have VRZ, the Retired Boys over on this western edge. We do have the duo from the Golden Fire trying to come up right behind X-Force. So there you go. That's not where Dom wants to stop. That's not at all where he wants to stop. Oh, and who got you? It was Retired Boys. So now we are down to just Tuk Tuk. What's Tuk Tuk doing? He's over here in the smoke trying to stay down between the Retired Boys and X-Force. He is pinched between these 2 teams as a solo now. And we do have Benny over there. Ooh, and 999. We just lost another player. So now, let's see, getting ready to throw those nades up and over. That's a... got that car to move. That car was in his way, guys. In his way. And our zone, look at this zone. It's going up to the road. We're getting separated out. Ooh, he can see the retired boys straight across, and they are returning those shots right onto him. And let's see, Valak seems to be out and driving around, but I can't click onto him because he is the last one. So let's see what Valak is doing. It looks like Valak's trying to figure out where VRZ are. And they are right there, Valak. You are right there on top of them, Valak. They are right there. Alright, so Valak is... Hey, Green, how are you doing today? I'm doing alright. How are you, Spidey? So Valak can hear that they are right on the backside of this ridge line, but they don't seem to be... Look at this. He can even see them. He can see them right there. Oh, the nade coming up and over. He's about ready to get some third party over here. He doesn't get a knock onto that, but here comes the rest of his team. Look at this. All of them coming right up and in. And who is that just went driving right on by? And 3-point. Oh, was that all from Valak? Valak. Oh, squad. What? No. 33. You took that one. Look at this. Valak. Whoa. Nice job, Valak. So now we are down to just a duo now. We do have the retired boys versus X-Force. And we got X-Force right across the retired boys. Oh, Valak, no! No, it's just up to Benny. I think it's Benny. Benny, are you the last one still standing? Come on, get over there. Yes, Benny is the last one still standing. Let's go see what's going on over here. See, it's coming right up and in, and I hit the wrong one. Right up and over, trying to find Benny, but Benny's on the backside of that rock, and we got 9-1, just cleaning house, and now it is a 1v1. It is 24K versus Benny, or should I say 9-1. Ooh, so the two fraggers. Let's see who's gonna frag it on out. You can see that. Oh, he spotted him right there, and that red dot did not miss. X-Force coming in first with 13 total eliminations. The retired boys, look at this, with 11 eliminations. 9Y was 7. Benny with 5. Ooh, they were fragging. And coming in third, the Golden Fire. They got 2. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. And 13. Going all out. It's got to be 24K. It's got to be. Let me see it. There it is. X-Force 9-1, 7 eliminations, 794 damage. And with that, we will be right back with the live scores, the wheel of names. Make sure you get your screenshots over to the PSL server, and we will be right back. Beth, way up at the top. And what is number 1 doing? Look at that. Static is still right there on top of him. Not sure what Static is doing. And Hexfall going out in 16th. So we're gonna have a fight in the beginning. We're gonna have a fight in the beginning. Yes, we are. Alright, so let's see. What else is happening? Ooh, Static staying quiet. So what do you think, Phoebe? What do you think of the boys? These are Phoebe's boys. Oh, they hopped out of their truck. So it's a 1v2 right here. Static watching him as he's coming up and around. Static gonna go ahead and throw that nade up and over. Coming up and around with that UMP. Oh no, he tried to reload. So now number 1 and Lizbeth is still way up over here. But I do think Bolalaxa Texia, I have no idea what this name is over here, but he has been a top fragger twice in the semifinals. So let's see, what is he doing up here? He's just checking everything out down below, and I don't think he realizes that Lisbeth is right there on top of him, but Lisbeth is being really quiet. May be able to go ahead and get it further into zone, just stay quiet, get some of those placement points, and the map is still pretty quiet, so I'll put the map up really quick so you guys get an idea where your teams are, because you know that it's really quiet right now while I click over and switch to the number 1. Alright, so we don't have any other fights going on, so we'll stay here for just a minute. Look at this, number 1, thinking about, oh, Patty looks like he's driving straight for Lisbeth. Oh, did Lisbeth take those shots? I don't know if Lisbeth did or not. Not a lot of Tommy ammo, but plenty of fives up on this ridge line. Let's go back down to number 1. No one. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure. These guys have plenty of time to hang out and do their thing, because you can see that right here is the first zone. So they got plenty of time to do all this. We've got the retired boys over here. We do have one-shot killers coming down out of Toromunda. Ooh, what is happening down in Los Leon? Let's see what's happening with the angry boy. And we do have the golden fire coming up, and all 4 of them for VRZ are doing just fine. Let's see what's going on. It does look like Dylan did lose a little bit of health, but he is far enough back that he's doing just fine. Let's see what the Dominator. Hello, Dom. Alright. And they've got the streak. Got the streak kind of separating out these two teams. It looks like they're going to go ahead and pull back. Try to stay alive just a little longer. And let's see, we made Nepal getting a little close. And we do have another fight with Non-Stop right on over here. It looks like Nepal on top are oh, Tsunami. Tsunami was knocked. And I think they're going to go ahead and try to get Tsunami picked back up. Is that Turtle? Who is that up on top? It is. It's Turtle. Turtle on the Overwatch, trying to hold him back from... Oh, no! We've got 2 of them knocked now. And so Nepal on top, down to just a trio. But Tsunami Bot did get picked back up. So now, let's see. Looks like Trent... Ooh, it sounds like Trent has that... Has the... M241. Let's go. Still trying to come up and push up onto Non-Stop, or Nepal on top, and Non-Stop isn't another fight. Let's see. Oh, that was here, but we do have X-Force in a fight now. Let's see what's going on with X-Force and the new CBK over here just to the southwest of the power grid. So now let's see what's happening. We got Sailing Esports, the new CBK, and X-Force. They are all right here. Look at this. We got DZZER Dozer. I'm not sure what to call him, but he's right here in the tank. Look at this. And it looks like Valek's right here trying to figure out where he is. I think Valek's... Oh, Valek with that 1. So now let's see what's going on right on around at the other side. We do have Maris. There goes Maris. So now Sailing Esports is down to just a duo. The new CBK also a duo. And we've got X-Force coming right up and in on. And almost there, coming up right behind as well. Let's get on over there and see what's happening. Almost there, won that last match, and they're coming right up and over into X-Force, and X-Force is right over here with Sailing Esports and the new CBK. And now X-Force does look at all the footsteps. We have footsteps from every team just coming up and around. We've got 2 teams right down below. So now I think we just lost CBK and Free Point. Free Point just got knocked by almost there. The back's over two almost there, and they're still trying to get these shots. And now it looks like X-Force is down to a trio. We still have a duo for Sailing Esports. Sorry, I left that up there, guys. There you go. And almost there along that ridge line. All four of them from almost there. So here we go again. Another melting pot of teams coming right up and in. Look at this chain action going from VRZ. And we got another fight with the Retired Boys and the Dreamers. And look at this. OVO just got one of them from. Ooh, nah. Ooh, the knee going up and over by Novio is 9-1 jumping over the top. Look at this, the big beast coming right on through the slats of the roof. He gets a knock in, so now it is just Novio. And Novio does get quite a bit of damage onto 9-1. And so now Novio, look at this. We also have another team coming up on this edge. VRZ came up behind where almost there was. And now it looks like X-Force is down to just a solo or duo. And it's just Novio versus the duo. Uh-oh. 9-1. Look at this coming out and around, but he's only got 5 HP. But here comes almost there, coming in from a different angle. Plus, we also have in the back, we still have VRZ. Okay, guys, it's starting too fast for me. Oops. Let me get this on here. Congrats to the winner of tonight's first UC. We've got to keep that up there. And Mershadop. I hope I'm close. Congratulations on winning tonight's first UC giveaway. Here are the scores going into match 7. X-Force taking the lead with 76 total points. Almost there, 66. The Retired Boys at 65. I will show that again in a minute. But let's get into this match. We are headed into Miramar for tonight's 7th match of the PSL Spring Mini League. We're coming in from the armpit just to the east of El Azahar, going across the top of Hacienda del Patron and San Martin, going across the top of El Pozo and dumping off over here in the wasteland. So any AFKs will be free points to whoever may find them over there in the wasteland. Alright, let's see. Looks like Non-Stop headed down to El Azahar. They're going to be uncontested free point. I'm not sure why Free Point jumped so early. I don't even see the rest of his team at this point. X-Force 9Y was the last match top fragger with 7 eliminations, 794 damage. And look at the cluster that's headed down to the graveyard area. And there's too many teams for too little loot right in there. And let's see, where's the rest of X-Force? They're going down towards the power grid. Oh, look at this split. I'm not sure what Free Point is doing, but we'll check it out. We do have almost there. And the Golden Fire headed down towards Las Leon. Our very first zone is all the way down to the south. So we have several of these teams going to the north. The Dreamers jumping with New Era all the way up to La Cabarilla. And look at this, the new CBK right over at this western edge, looking for those AFKs. And we do have Absolute Pain going up and over towards that area. Alright, so where's the first fight gonna be? We're gonna come on down over here and we'll check in on what is going on between Hexfall and Nepal on top. VB, here is your Hexfall. We got Nepal right on top of them. Nepal on top of them. There we go. Let's check in on La Cabarria up here and see what's happening between Phoebe's other team, New Era with the Dreamers, and one of them from the Dreamers is down quite a bit in health, and I only see 3 of them from the Dreamers. Are they a trio? No, all 4 of them are here, but I can't find the 4th one. So he may have done the free point thing. So let's see. Go ahead. Nepal on top, getting really close to Phoenix over here. So this may be the first fight, because you see Nepal on top is right on top of that ridge line, and he's got to be able to hear. I think that may be Tsunami. And oh, there goes the knocks right on over here. What's Ying doing? Let's check in on Ying. Yes, Ying was the one that got knocked over here. Let's go up and see what else is happening. We're actually moving. Look at this, guys. I can move. Alright, where's the Dreamers? Oh, the Dreamers. All 4 of them are gone. New Era taking over La Cabarria. Look at that. Phoebe, there's one for your teams. And it also looks like Almost There is running right up and in onto the Golden Fire. Abigail, that is, I cannot remember who Abigail is. I know who Abigail is, but I forgot to look and find out. Ghosty, where are you when I need you? Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in. And I still think this fight's about ready to take off. He does have 3 of them from Nepal on top. All 4 of them, all 3 of them coming right up and in onto Phoenix. Phoenix getting right on out of there. Look at this. Here comes Slime 2 right here. They both have the Tommy guns. So now, let's see. Oh, what did he do? Did he switch over to the Vector? He did. He switched over to the Shredder, because he's down on ammo for both of the weapons. One of them from Nepal on top has been knocked. Oh, Phoenix got knocked from the off angle. So now we are down to just a duo over here. And so now God Kid coming right up and in, and I think Cerberus. Let's get on over to Cerberus. He was the off angle across the. So these 2 are right on over here. Let's see who was the off angle over onto this side. It must have been this guy from across the street to get Phoenix. Let's see. Yes, it was. He was the one that got Phoenix across the street. So now Hexfall down to just a duo. Let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit. This is the fight that's going on right now, and I do see, ooh, what is happening here? Oops, I didn't click on it. Abigail got taken out by Wiz, but now it's just down to Tuk Tuk. So let's see what Tuk Tuk can do. Down below is all of them from Almost There. All 4 of them are right down below him. And look at this, they came out and around. Oh no. And now let's see what else is happening. Almost There, trying to get some of those points back, because Almost There was in first place when we started tonight, and Axe Force came up and in and took over. And now God Kid is the sole survivor for the Hexfall team, and Nepal on top are still hunting him. So we'll stay here for just a second longer, because as you can see, there's not really any other fights. Oh, we do have another fight going on. So let's see what's happening right down below here with Almost There and VRZ. Almost There trying to make up some points, so they're playing super aggressive now. And VRZ right on this backside, if we could ever load in. There we go, we're loaded in. So now let's see. Looks like Meowie was knocked in Zoom trying to get on over there. Oh no! So let's see what else is happening. Frozen coming right up and in to that M249. Oh, the angry boy right there. So now we're down to just Jinx and Canthera. So the duo duo trying to hold off. Almost there. Almost there. Oh! He finds Wiz up on that, and he thirsts. I think Canthera just thirsted one too. So now let's see what's going on right up over here. Meowie trying to get that res off, trying to get the heals off. Where is Frozen? Frozen, where are you? Frozen is over here in, oh, in the CBK now in a fight with X-Force. Let's see what's going on down here in Chumacera. Chumacera, we do have, I see Nasty right on down there with Free Point and na. Oh, Rolex was right there on that. So I think Rolex is knocked, and so now it is just down to Nasty. Nasty is the last one, as all of X-Force are coming up and in. X-Force still trying to stay in the league. They have $200 on the line, and almost there, up to six eliminations already, and there goes Rolex to 9-1, the last match, top fragger. Alright, what is happening? I feel bad for Nasty, and we are going down. Oh, did 9Y just get eliminated? No. Alright, he's just blinking. Alright, let's get this out here. Let's scroll on in just a little bit. And let's look at these. Let's look at the scores really quick while we have just a second for all this, guys. Because we didn't get to look at them very closely. Almost there is only 10 points away. So now we do have 4. So almost there has only gained 2 points so far this match, so almost there has a lot of points to catch up on it, and X-Force is not about to let them do it. So let's see what happens with the rest of this. And we do have, looks like Nepal on top is really close over here to Nonstop. Yep, there goes one of them from Nonstop. Let's get on over there. So who got knocked? Let's see. Come on, load in. Ooh, I think they took out this guy right here. I don't know what this name is. But now, oh, now the rest of them. Look at that. Cosmo driving right up and in onto Slime 2. Slime 2 throwing some of those smokes, trying to get those sight lines taken off by the rest of the team. And Nonstop is continuing to go up and over to Tsunami Bot. Tsunami Bot is up to 3 eliminations, but has all 4 of them from Nonstop coming right up into the mining town with them. And now they are all going to start fighting all at the same time, because you know that's how they have to do. New era coming into the retired boys. We've got the one-shot killers. The one-shot killers are also coming right up and in. Look at this. They're trying to third-party the fight between Nepal on top and Nonstop. So let's see. Look at this. They're right up on that ridge line. And Tsunami Bot is the only one. Hello, Chatty. The only one. But look, this Slime 2 is coming right up and in, and we do have one more. But look at all the teams coming right up and into. Oh, look at that right down below. Tsunami Bot. Oh, Tsunami Bot. He does get a knock onto one, and he gets knocked and thirsted. But one-shot killers are also coming in. Slime 2, the sole survivor for Nepal on top. So now let's get on over to the one-shot killers as they are coming up and in to Nonstop. We did lose Trent along the way. Trent. Let's go back to the map over here while these fights break on out. And let's see. Oh, almost there. Almost there, gets knocked. Frozen gets knocked right. Oh no! So they came right up and in onto Hard to Kill off at the Chumacera Church. And I do think Frozen's going to be able to get Meowie picked back up. But we do have X-Force not too far away from this. So if X-Force sees that in the feed, they may try to get on over there to try to get into the party with Hard to Kill and almost there. So now let's see. Cosmo gets knocked, so it's down to Saber and Cyan. Cyan right there, and it looks like he's trying to get on over. He's trying to get Carvello to pop his head up and over in the seat swap. Oh, what a seat swap that was! And so now Nonstop still a duo, may be able to get his teammate pick up, but we do have, let's see, we do have a trio over here for one-shot killers as well, and they are still fighting out here in the blue. Da blue or the blim. Give it to me, guys. Just let me have my horrible jokes. Just let me. Alright, so now let's go. Let's see if we can get Cosmo picked back up. Yeah, Saber was able to get Cosmo back up, so we are back up and in, but these teams do have to get out of the blue. The blue does not play. The blue does not play at all. And look at Force. So now X-Force all spread out along this whole center of the new zone, and it looks like 9Y is right over here with New Era. So I'm not sure if he knows that New Era is coming right up and around just to the north of him. He might have heard that vehicle and may have not. I think they did continue the fight. I thought they were getting ready. And Allenson does get knocked, and DeBlim is knocked. So now the one-shot killers. Let's see, are we just down to Hyde? We are just down to Hyde. I thought they were leaving. That's why I clicked off of them. And here comes Saber coming up and in, and Cyan. So now Cyan. So let's see. I do think that we're gonna have a fight over here with X-Force and New Era. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We do have Absolute Pain coming right up and in onto Free Point. So Free Point may have some issues right on over here. Ooh, look at this shot by Hyde. And he may go out to the zone. So we'll have to keep it. Oh, Free Point. Free Point did get knocked. Now VRZ in a fight right over here with the Retired Boys. The Retired Boys, it looks like they're trying to take him down and out 33. Oh, they were able to save 33, but they are down to just a trio now. We did lose Benny. No, not Benny. Alright, so we still have this fight up here in the graveyard, and we are headed into stage 4, so they're not going to have much time left to be able to get over to the zone. I hope they all have quite a few. Ooh, does this nade knock? Oh, that nade just coming right out and over, and Nonstop. They are hurting. Look at that. They are all trying to get killed back up, but they want Hyde. They want Hyde's. There we go. Give it to me. Oh, and there it goes. Nonstop. Up to 6 eliminations. And now let's see what else is happening. It looks like Nepal on top. Slime 2 just coming up right behind the Retired Boys. Ooh, don't go that way, Slime 2. That is not the way you want to go. No. So now let's go ahead and scroll in a little more over on the map. And I think now I can put up the map without losing any fights. So, oh, look at this. He's stopping. Oh, I thought he was stopping to take the fight. He's just stopping to take the buggy, but the buggy doesn't have any wheels. That's not the great. Oh, no. Who's knocked? Is that Flo? It is Flo. So Flo is right on that backside. Is he knocked though? That's the question. Yes, he is. Oh, Flo. But look at that buggy. That buggy's not going anywhere, boys. Not at all. So now let me go ahead and put that up there so you can figure out where your teams are. He's just going to go ahead and do the tire crush, I think. No, he's just going to go ahead. Alright, so now let's see what's going on. We still have Nepal on top, Slime 2, which was on the main screen. He's out in that blue, but the rest of the teams are still coming into that. Minus Devaye, Chumacera, Hilltop, Mountainous area. So now let's go back to the live stream and let's get on down to, oh, we do have Nonstop coming out of the graveyard too. So they are way up there. The retired boys right over here by Meowie. Let's check in on them because there may be some shots. Does look like 33's car has seen better days. And let's see. Look at his health already. Look at it chunking, and we're only in stage 4. These guys know that they have to get to that zone quickly. Oh, New Era getting into this fight right over here with Axe Force. New Era right across the top of that. Oh, Valak and Alim down in the dip between the split. A New Era. So looks like the New Era trying to come right up and in where. Let's see. Oh, and another team is coming up. So now we have 3 teams over here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but we also have Absolute Pain coming up all the way over to that southern side, which would be on the right side of the screen. So let's go back over here and see what is happening over in this chaos, because I think they are coming. Oh, Valak got knocked by Absolute Pain. Oh, guys. I'm sorry. One more day. Hopefully some of these will be fixed. Alright, so now let's get on over to see what's going on. Oh, we lost free point earlier. I forgot we lost free point up on that hilltop. And so now we are down to just a duo. And we are facing off against Absolute Pain and New Era. They're up to 5 eliminations, but they really want to get ahead of Almost There. No, cielo, I won't like what you gonna do. So, Jay, you behave. Alright, so now let's see what else I can do while I'm trying to get back into this match. I am sorry, guys, but I truly appreciate your support while we are just one day away. Send you a heart. 9-1-9-1-9-1. What's the last match top fragger? Let's see if he can do anything against all 4 of them from New Era, as they are coming right up on top of them. So let's see. Get back in here. Ooh, I think they're going to be able to get on out of there. Oh, no. Yeah, he got shot in the back. And now the retired boys are down to just 33. Those shots that you heard on stream right before we got back in were onto the retired boys. So New Era. Let's see what's going on. Go ahead and scroll on in a little bit. Nepal on top just got finished off, and so we are down to the top 4 teams. We have Hard to Kill, New Era, Almost There, and Retired Boys. You can see the Retired Boys all the way over on that very far east. We do have Almost There coming up from the south, and New Era all over that western edge. So let me go ahead and put the iPad up so you can check in on where your teams are. You can see how they are all just kind of moving up and in. And let's get on over to Hard to Kill and figure out what they're taking the shots at. Oh, Tookie's up top. Tookie's trying to get those. Look at that. Oh, they see him doesn't get that knock onto number 1. So they are all coming right up in on this edge. And Tookie all the way over on the side. So I'm not sure if Tookie is now downhill from New Era. Look at New Era. They are right up here at this top of the ridgeline. Kings of the mountain. So we got Ying on that off angle and Tookie right down below. The rest of Hard to Kill all up in that compound. And that compound is still in zone. So we do have Almost There that's trying to come up into zone. And Tookie still trying to get those nades up and over onto number 1. So we've got some more shots going. Oh, I see at the very backside. Let me see if I can get up there. Come out. Let me over there. Absolutely. Almost There. So now Almost There came right up and in on top of New Era. So now New Era down to just Lisbeth. Lisbeth is the last one still standing. Yes, Lisbeth is the last one still standing up on top of this. And we do have Hard to Kill. Oh! Tookie! Tookie coming up and over that edge. So now we are down to the top 3 teams. We have Hard to Kill, Almost There, and Retired Boys. So let's go back to Almost There because they are in second now. So they did go down. Look at this. They are gaining points. They are up to 9 eliminations. If they win this, that's 19. So they may blow right on ahead of X-Force. And you know, it is winner take all. One of these teams going home with an extra $200. So you know they want it. Let's see if I can get a bird's eye view. I don't think I can because I think this is still way too far away. So we do have, oh, it's not moving. We do have Almost There still coming up right behind. And then look at this, the Retired Boy all the way over on this eastern edge. He does have to come on in 33, but we're still too far away to be able to see much of anything. Let's see what Meowie down to about 20 HP, and here comes the zone. Watch the zone take him. So now he's just trying to scroll on in, and now we're down to the top 2. Someone did find the Retired Boys, so now I think we may be able to get a better idea of what's happening. No, Meowie. So now Meowie, it has been knocked. We do have Zoom in here. And where is the last one? Frozen. So now we are just down to Zoom. Oh, Zoom. There goes Meowie. And I can't click on Zoom. There it goes. Zoom is the last one still standing. And all 4 of them from the Hard to Kill are pulling right up and in right on top of Zoom. Coming in first, Hard to Kill with 5 eliminations. Coming in second, Almost There. They had, let's say, 9 eliminations. Let me get my toes out. Coming in third, the Retired Boys with 3 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 and 14. Going all out. Almost There, Frozen, 4 eliminations, 815 damage. Hard to Kill Centizen was the final eliminator. Alright guys, I will be right back with the live scores in match 8 of 10. We are closing in to finding out who is taking home the $200. Alright, be right back. So Almost There, VRZ, Sailing Esports, and X-Force. So now let's see what else is going on. And Wiz gets knocked, and I think Wiz got knocked. Yes, by Canthera. Look at Canthera up on that ridge line. So where's the rest of Almost There? I'm not sure where the rest of Almost There went, but there goes Novio. I think he went out to 13th place, and now X-Force does have another team to deal with. A full 4-man squad from VRZ Esports and Almost There. Wiz is bleeding out on that ridge line right there. Alright, let me go ahead and put that map back up so you guys can see where we're going now. And now let's see if the duo from X-Force can get on out of there. It does look like he's having some issues trying to get his car out of that ridge. Oh no, are you going on foot? No, not on foot. Alright, so now let's go ahead and scroll on in. We do have another fight right on over here with Hard to Kill, trying to get those shots down onto Non-Stop, still driving out there. Oh, I didn't see what happened to him. But there goes Trent. So now let's see what's going on. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get picked back up. They have him locked in, guys. Locked in. And now we are at the mountains just to the north of Bigado. And we still have this fight over here. And there goes Wiz. And it's just down to Zoom and Meowie. So now we also have The retired boys coming up right behind the one-shot killers. Look at this. The one-shot killers are really close over here to the retired boys. And let's see what else is going on. Let's check in on Zoom really quick. It's still Zoom and Meowie getting away from VRZ. But it looks like the retired boys did go to the west of the one-shot killers. We still have non-stop right over on the Picado Mountain. And let's see, X-Force going over onto that corner. So there you go. And now let me try to get back in. Dewey, do easy. Big fan, Dewey. Big fan. Alright, let's get into this match again. I'm sorry about my internet, guys. I'm sorry. But we have fiber coming Monday. I cannot wait. Alright, let me get this off of here. And we are still pretty separated. These guys are really close to each other, but really far away. None of them are really getting into those fights just yet. And retired boys coming on into that northern side. No, they're coming around to the west. Look at this. They're wrapping around. They'll come into the west. The west is pretty open, so they're going to be just fine. Let's check in on Absolute Pain. Let's check in and see what they are doing up here at the power grid. And I see Smoking Mobile Zoom just trying to get on out of there in that Smoking Mobile. Let's see how much life is left on your car, Zoom, because we could see that about half health on that vehicle. Alright, let's go. Let's see what Cosmo can see. Let's check in on Cosmo. He is just being really quiet with his shiny sparkly butt. So what else? Oh, I think retired boys may end up over here on top of VRC all uphill from them. So let's see what these guys can do. On this western edge, they did come right up into where the VRZ are still. And Benny is driving all the way over there. And we are going to the farmland just to the west of Picado. And a little bit of the hills. And, ooh, what did Benny do? Did Benny do that? Let's see. What happened? I did see one of them get knocked over there. And Allenson found Absolute Pain. So let's see, where's that? That was right over here in the power grid. So now let's see, one shot killers, and they're crashing right on into Almost Pain, and Almost Pain are down to just a duo. Let's see if I can get in here so we can see what's happening. And let's see, the one shot killer. Oh, there they go, guys. There they go. All right, we are down to the top 11 teams. And I think Turtle may have some issues right on over here. It does look like they're coming right up and in on top of them in the longhouse. So let's get on over to Turtle and see what's happening. And let me get on to Turtle here. There you go. Let me get this map back up there so you guys know where your teams are going. Let me get this off of here. And here they all come right. Oh, Turtle! I'm not even sure he was able to take any of those shots. But now, Hard to Kill does take over the compound right next door to Made in Nepal. So they are all right there. And oh, there goes X-Force. And we do have one more from... Oh, and there goes the last one from X-Force. So now, let's see. We do have Phoebe. Hello, LEGOP. Hello, LEG. So we do have a solo. Phoebe, you still have a solo player coming in from New Era. Number one or no one. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Is this number one or no one? What do you guys think? Tell me. What is it? Alright, and I think he was paying attention to, I think that's, yes, that is the retired boys, Benny. Just going ahead and I'd let Benny just keep right on driving by too. See y'all. I'm just gonna use this dip right here and just work my way. Oh, they see you. Go, go, go. Oh no, Phoebe. He's getting chased down and he's driving right on past another one from the retired boys. Look at that. He made it, baby. He made it. Alright, it looks like Cyan did get knocked right on over here. Oh, he didn't make it. They all crashed him. All four of them when I looked over at the iPad. They're retired boys have something to say, but look at this. They do have Made Nepal right on this backside taking the shots. It is not Zayn. Let's see, is it Mr. Zorro? It might have been Mr. Zorro, but they do also have not Cosmo, so non-stop Cosmo right down behind him. Oh, Mr. Zorro, Cosmo's gonna find you. Do you know that Cosmo's down there? Those Cosmo smokes, I think those are. And now Mr. Zorro's like, hey, wait a minute. Put those smokes away, and boom. Nope, he does not find them. Alright, let's see. What else? What else? What else? It looks like the... Hello, everyone. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, X-Force with 83. They are still ahead of almost there by 2 points. 2 points coming in with 81 total points. The retired boys at 73. And it looks like Made in Nepal might have gotten a -5 or something. I'm not sure. I know that they take away points for having people in your roster that aren't registered. They take points away from minus tags, and if you've got a trio, they are very particular. So shout out to PSL though, because we will be doing a Wheel of Name right after this. They are spoiling us for this entire tournament. 3 UC giveaways nightly, and tonight is the final night. So make sure you get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the PSL giveaway channel, because you have 2 chances left tonight to win some free UC. Shout out to PSL, Dior, and the sponsors for spoiling us. This is the PSL Spring Mini League $200 winner takes all. Right now, going into match 8. There are only 10 matches in this final, so we have 3 matches left. We have 2 points separating first and second. And anything can happen because a good game, 20 points for the retired boys, will shoot them way into the league. So anything can happen. Welcome to Sandhawk. We're almost there, Frozen. We have a little more time than we did the last time. I made sure that I hopped in a little bit earlier. Almost there, Frozen. There is your last match, Top Fragger. 4 eliminations, but 815 damage. So we will be jumping with him. Sun there. Sun was in here, Spidey. I'm not sure exactly where Sun went. Maybe he's having dinner. Maybe he's taking a nap with the phone open. There he is, Apathy. Hello, Apathy. Welcome to the stream. Right? See, hello, Apathy. All right, so we still have 19 seconds before our third flight path of tonight. Match number 8. What's up, Cielo? I'm not saying that out loud. Alright, so let's see where these guys are going in Sandhawk. We're coming in from the southwest, going over just the north side of Samhee to the south side of Painan, north side of Quarry, and north side of Camp Bravo. So there's your flight path. Don't forget to get your like and subscribe screenshot over to the PSL. We will be doing the giveaway right after this match. So let's see. Where is everyone going? It looks like Samhee has New Era and the Dreamers headed right on down. So an early fight down in Samhee. X-Force jumping with Absolute Pain over towards the Painan area. And let's see, where is Almost There? Almost There, headed down to Camp Charlie. They're going to be doing just fine over there, so I'm not sure where to go first. Let's head over to New Era and find out what the Dreamer... Oh, we just lost Bola, Alexa, Texia. Oh, I'm so bad with these names, guys. So bad with these names. And New Era has somebody knocked. 2 of them knocked. So now it is number 1 and Lisbeth right on over here. And look at this. Here they come. They're coming right up. Oh, no. So now New Era down to just Lisbeth. Lisbeth trying to get out of the way of all that. And we also have the fight over here in Painan. And it looked like one of them from X-Force. No, it wasn't X-Force that got knocked. But look at that. We also have the teams coming up and around. We have Hard to Kill. They are surrounding Painan. We got Tookie on one side of the river, and I can't see Santi's in on the backside. X-Force still pushing right up and in onto Almost Pain. So let's see. Absolute Pain. Absolute Pain. Sorry, guys. And so now it's just down to John. And John is about ready to run into Hard to Kill. So now let's get on over to Painan on the main screen. And we lost. We did lose New Era. So now let's see. Oh, Santi Zen just found John. So now X-Force knows that they are coming up and around Free Point. You are running right towards them. Polar is right on the top of that hill. I think he saw Polar, but Tookie is right there. Look at Polar and Tookie. Santi Zen coming out and around. And our first zone is going all the way to the northwest edge. It may be a Camp Alpha ending, or it may be over towards the docks of Cow. We just never know until we get there. Let's see what is happening. Look at Tookie. Tookie, did you... Oh, let's try this again. We're not moving. Tookie has a K9 and a shotgun. He's got the 686. Let's go. Let's see what Polar can see from the top of this hill. There we go. We moved, maybe. All right, so you can see that Hard to Kill is trying to pinch in the X-Force team. So let's see. I think you can see everybody there. There you go, guys. And, ooh, Tookie! Tookie with the K9. I should have stayed on Tookie. So now we also have Almost There. Almost There is coming up and in. So let's check in on Tookie, because Tookie is pushing. And look at this. Almost There came up and hit Polar on the backside of the hill. So they are right over here somewhere. Where are Almost There? X-Force all pushing right up and in. Alim is still knocked. So let's see if we can get over there. I wish we could move this a little faster, guys, but we're trying. We're trying. Santi's in right across the way. Free Point, Phallic. Oh, so now are we down to just 9Y? We are. We're down to 9Y, and Santi's in is right across the way. Oh, what is happening? And it is 9Y versus Tookie. There goes X-Force, and Almost There is up on that ridge line. There goes X-Force. Oh, but that was brutal for Hard to Kill. And now here comes Almost There, pushing right up and in. Can Tookie save off the push by Almost There? He is getting pinched in. Look at this. They're coming in from 2 different angles. Meowie. Santi's in out in the middle of the water. And here comes the rest of them right up and in, right on top of Tookie. Tookie is the sole survivor of Hard to Kill. And we do have a trio. We do have all 4 of them. Oh, there he is, frozen in the back there. All 4 of them are now pushing up and in onto Tookie. So Meowie does have that rooftop angle down onto Tookie. And Frozen on the off angle. We do have Zoom and Wiz in there. Oh, Wiz is getting ready to push right up and in. Let's see. Wiz is going to be the first one to come in onto Tookie. And Tookie was right there behind that. So now let's see. I don't know what's the best way to do this. Oh, I had him on both screens, guys, both screens, and now we do have a fight up at the northwest or northeast side. Let's go over to Nepal on top. Nepal on top. I just saw him right next to VRZ Esports. VRZ right on the other side, and the Golden Fire. So now it looks like Nepal on top's gonna have Nepal on top. And VRZ, oh no. So now let's get over to Tsunami Bot over in Cow, and then we got another fight going on over here at the Overlook. We do have one-shot killers with the new CBK Tupac. Oh, Tupac goes down. And so now it looks like it may just be up to Nasty and GMC. Let's see what is happening right up and over here. Alright, so I'm not sure where... Oh, there we go. I'm not sure where GMC went. Is he on the off angle across the way? Let me see if I can find him on here. GMC. Oh, Nasty is all the way down at that, on that off angle. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit. And we're headed to between Hot Tin and Cow now. So, how now, Cow? Brown Cow? I'm not sure. Alright, so let's see. Oh, absolute. Or one shot. Ooh, Heidi. Let's see who's right here. That Rolex coming up and around. Rolex is down to about 5 HP. It's Allenson. Oh, Allenson. So now I think the one-shot killers are down to just a solo. It's just down to Deblim, and Deblim is down to about 20 HP, and we still have a duo from the new CBK trying to come out and around. Deblim was able to get that, heal off, and they are still, oh, he's still trying to find him, and they are everywhere around. You know that his team is down. Oh, the nade to the face, guys. The nade to the face by Nasty nade. Alright, we do have another fight down here. Let's go down to almost there as the Dreamers Esports comes pulling right up into the triangle of death. Now it looks like we're gonna start throwing some smokes or nades. I'm not sure what he just threw, but he threw something. I think it was a smoke. Yeah, I thought it was a smoke, but as soon as I say smoke, it blows up. So I just decided to throw something. Frozen. Paying attention across that river, and we do have Patty right up on the top of that, but he knows that they are all coming up and around him, and I don't see the rest of his team. Oh, the rest of his team are on the off angle across the river. You can see Wiz and Zoom all the way across, so they're trying to hold down. The trio is trying to hold down the triangle of death, and they are facing off against the trio from Dreamers Esports and a duo or trio from Nonstop. I think that's a trio from Nonstop, so they are all coming right up and over near. Oh, and Wiz gets found by Nonstop, and now Zoom has got him right up in the top, but he's able to find Saber. So now it is, ouch, it's just Zoom and Frozen, and they both have a team on them. So now Frozen across the way does have Dreamers pulling up and in. All three of them from Dreamers are now in this compound with him. Is he going to be able to make it across the river? He is getting covered by Zoom across the river, but can he do it? We'll stay here for just a minute and see what we can see, because Nonstop is not too far away from Zoom as well. Let's see what Zoom is doing. Trying to cover him. And he's Zoom, look at this. Zoom trying to use the bridge. Oh, and he gets found on that off angle. So now it's just up to Frozen, and there goes Frozen. But Nonstop it looks like Nonstop is listening to all that. They are moving out. So it looks like they're not going to come up and into zone. Let's go ahead and find out what the next. We're down to the last 7 teams, and we're going up towards Hot 10. So we may be staying on this Camp Alpha. I wasn't exactly sure where we were gonna call the end, and now here comes the third party from Nonstop, and I don't see any of the Dreamers left. Did they take out all the Dreamers? Where did the Dreamers go? No, they went south. Look at this. They're going down towards Painan. That's kind of a crazy thing. Alright, so let's see. We still have the retired boys. Look at this. They're just winding their way around the blue, trying to pick off any of the teams that may be out there. But these teams do not like this blue zone. The blue zone has not made this game much easier for them at all. So now let's see what else we can see. Look at this. They are starting to crush in up towards this northern edge, center zone. And we do have Tsunami Bot trying to get those angles up onto Slaughter. And I think Slaughter was taking some shots down onto somebody, but I didn't quite see which way he was shooting. Oh, they're trying to get the shots across the way onto Slime 2. Slime 2, what are you doing in pink in Sandhawk? He's wearing pink in Sandhawk. Alright, so he does have all the retired boys. I just thought it just when I went over there. So now Tsunami Bot is the sole survivor for Netball on top, and all the retired boys are coming right up and in, but they have all the attention of the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire know that they're coming up and in now, and look at Abigail and Tuck Tuck trying to get across this wide open space. And Benny is up to 3 eliminations already. Benny and the Dreamers. Look at this. He came right up and over onto the Nonstop, and it is a 1v3 over here. So let's see what he can do. Oh, and Cyan finishing that off. So now let's see. It looks like everybody is right over here. We've got 3 teams over here. We have Nepal on top, the retired boys, and the Golden Fire. Benny coming right up and around to the backside of the Golden Fire. Oh, but Benny in that crossfire from the other 2, because it is a 2-2 split. Abigail coming down and through. Let's get that off of there. That's not what I meant to do. Let's try. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. We do have Dom right up and in, so let me get onto somebody that's actually in the match. Let's go. Sorry. So now we do have Benny right in front of 33. 33 may be able to get on over. And it looks like the Golden Fire. No, VRZ is over there. I'm not sure what happened to the Golden Fire. I guess that was taken out. And we are going over to the Camp Alpha Island. So we do have Nonstop CBK now trying to push right up and in onto Nonstop. Look at this. We got GMC covering the whole compound right down below. Let me go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more so you guys can see how these teams make it across the river. We are down to just a trio over here. They did get Benny picked back up, and Benny's up to 4 eliminations. The retired boys up to 8. So, son, soon as I say smoke, it blows up. It does. It happens every time, son. And now here they come pushing up onto Tsunami Bot. Benny driving right on past, and here comes 33. Tsunami Bot getting ready to throw some smokes, and he knows that Benny stopped in that compound. He's got that nade out and ready, and boom, the nade goes off. Tsunami Bot overwhelmed by all 3 of them from the retired boys. And now we are down to the top 3 teams. We have VRZ coming right up and in over here onto Nonstop. So now we do have this fight right on down here. Let's see what we can see as Cosmo trying to get those nades ready to throw onto VRZ, as VRZ coming right up and into their compound. And we are down to just a trio over here for Nonstop. And I don't know where the third one is. So let's see. Oh, he's up on that hill. Trent is way up on that hill. And we do have the retired boys coming in from the north side. Look at this. They came across the river. They didn't know where the rest of them were, and Cosmo coming on down. Let's see what they can do. Looks like they moved on down, and I'm not sure. Look at this. Trent already coming down as well. And they're trying to gate VRZ from coming into the zone. It is a 3v4 right on over here in this compound. And then we do have the retired boys coming in from Hot Tin. You see them way up in that Hot Tin area coming down into this compound. And we still have Trent, but it looks like Trent's out in the blue. Trent has to come in because we're in stage 4, and it really is going to start chonking away at that health bar. Alright, so now they're on a 2-2 split in this compound. Cyan down to about 5 HP. Oh, Cyan. Cyan, here they come right up and in. So, we are already on Cyan. Cyan down to 1 HP. 1 HP. Canthera has been knocked, and so has Jinx, and now Angry Boy and No Boys. No Boys. I know that. Trying to blow off the doors, and both of these teams need to get to zone because neither one of these teams are in zone. And Cyan's still trying to. Ooh, those nades coming off right in front of us. So now the VRZ, some more nades coming out. Cyan down to about 5 HP, and all of them still holding off on their push, and they do have to come on in, and I'm not sure where Trent went, but now you can see, oh, here's Trent coming right up and in, and now it is just down to Boys. So Boys is the last one. Is he going to go out there to the duo from... Oh, he does get a knock over onto it, so now it's just up to Cyan. So let's see. Let's go ahead and put this up. What are we going to do? Because we also have... You can see that the retired boys are coming down from the top. And we do have the blue zone just chonking away at our house, so I'm not sure what these two are going to do, but I don't think Cyan's going to be able to stay up much longer because he's going to go out to zone. He did! So now it is just... That's it. There it goes. Alright. Let's see. Did I do that wrong? Oh, I thought I had them on the side-by-side, boys. I'm so sorry. Meant to be side-by-side. Let's get that off of there. Coming in first, the retired boys with 9 eliminations. VRZ coming in second with 4 eliminations and non-stop. Coming in third with 10 eliminations. GG, top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 and 14. Going all out. Dreamers, Vitu. 4 eliminations, 734 damage. And I will be right back with the next Wheel of Names. I hope you guys got your screenshots over to the PSL server, to the giveaway channel, so you can get your name on the Wheel of Names. We have 2 spins left tonight. And these scores, who's going to be in first this time? Be right back. Playboy is over here flirting with the retired boys. I hope he knows that the retired boys have come to play today. They have something to do today, and it is take off as many helmets as possible. So let's see what else they... Almost there. Let's go back over. Zoom, what's going on with you right on over here next to... Is that VRZ up there? Yes, I think that was VRZ right behind you. Yes, VRZ and one-shot killers headed over to Hard to Kill. Zoom! Oh, Zoom down to about 30 HP. So now we still have 6 teams in this. Let's see. We got Maine Nepal all down at the south east area. We've got hard to kill at the east. The retired boys still coming out and around down on that southwest edge. And then BRZ right there next to the one-shot killers at the north side. And BRZ, it looks like they're getting into their vehicles, getting ready to start rotating around. So let's go over here and see where they're headed. I do think they kind of have their eyes on both almost there and the one-shot killers, so we'll see which side they're going to go ahead and take the fight with, because they are in zone. We only have 6 teams in the zone, and the zone is still really, really big. So let's see. Ooh, we did get knocked right on over here, but if we're in the high ground, we should be able to get him picked back up. And now Mr. Zorro right here on top of the retired boys. The retired boys, oh, trying to come up and in. Let's go check in on the retired boys. See who is over here. Oh, look at this. OVO is paying attention to Baka. Ooh, they got those shots onto OVO. OVO down low, about 10 HP, but we did lose zone. So the zone is coming over to this compound. Let's see if we can get a bird's eye view of what's happening. We've got all Made in Nepal over there. The retired boys. Yeah, we can get a good view of where most of these teams are. Since this is the zone, I'll mostly focus on this, but you know that the one-shot killers do have to come down off that hill. So I'll leave it like that. I hope you guys can see where everyone is. Benny, you are the last one still standing against all 4 of them from Made in Nepal. Made in Nepal still coming up and around that edge. Benny still throwing all those mollies. Oh, but he almost had that right on over there. So now let's see what else is going on. We still have Made in Nepal coming up and in, and look at this. The one-shot killers are trying to drive down off that hill, and we still have VRZ up on top of that ridge line, but the blue zone is coming, and you guys know that the blue zone does not play. If you're out in that blue zone, you better have a syringe already preloaded. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I think you guys get a little better idea now that they're getting closer where all your players are. I can't seem to get out of the blue for you. Let me slide in. There you go. At least for 2 seconds until the blue moves again. BRZ Angry Boy. Oh, goes out to the blue. So now we are down to the top 4 teams. We have Hard to Kill on the screen. Made in Nepal, almost there. And one shot. Alan Zinn, also one of the top fraggers coming through from the semifinals. So he is right on that edge. They came down. Ooh, that nade. That nade did not make friends with you. And now let's go over to, I see Playboy. Playboy's been knocked. So now where is Baka? Baka is down to about 10 HP. Oh, and they found him from Hard to Kill. So now it is just up to Zayn and Mr. Zorro, and Hard to Kill still pushing up and in, and now it's just up to Mr. Zorro. Mr. Zorro is the sole survivor for Made in Nepal. Is Hard to Kill pushing their way right on into zone, and we still have almost there and one-shot killers. So let me get a better view. There you go. I think you guys got a good, all of them in there now. Zayn creeping on back, but I don't think Zayn's gonna make it. Oh, is he gonna make it? No way! Zayn with 1 HP made it through the smoke, and they didn't go for the elimination over here. So now let's go check in on Meowie. Meowie, the sole survivor, still standing for almost there. So it's almost there. Meowie, Mr. Zorro, and all 4 of them. So now there we go. It is 1v4. What can Meowie do with all 5 of his eliminations already? And there it goes. Woo, giving it a shot. The PSL Discord, because we will be doing the next Wheel of Names right after this match. So make sure you get your screenshots of your like and subscribe in the giveaway channel over there. All right, we're coming in from that southwest, just over the top of Nikam, going across the top of Ruins, going just on the edge of Camp Alpha Island and out to between Hatton and Cow, just to the east of the docks. So there is your flight path, and we do have a lot of teams already jumping down in that southwest corner. I feel like we got a couple of teams headed. Nope, looks like, let's see, the Dreamers headed down to Sam He. Maybe with New Era. Once again, these two teams seem to have the same drop spots, because if you remember in Miramar, these two teams dropped right on top of each other. We'll go ahead and get on in there for Phoebe, because Phoebe in the chat. So let's make sure Phoebe gets to check in on her teams and see what's going on. And we'll get on over to Ying and Elizabeth, because they are right over here on Dreamers. Alright, let's check out the rest of the map. Ooh, I think Tookie's in trouble over here. He's got a duo from CBK right across the street, and they are pushing right up and in on top of him. So let's see. Still trying to get those shots, and he does have the rest of his team coming up. You can see the rest of Hard. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Wheel of Names. I decided to jump ahead. We may have to wait for a minute, I don't know, but I don't trust it. I don't want to lose out on this. So for tonight's second UC winner, shout out to PSL Dior and the sponsors. And don't trust 32. Congratulations on winning tonight's second UC giveaway. Now, are you guys ready to see these scores? Coming in first, the retired boys. Didn't I say? I think I said it right before the match. A good game by the retired boys would shove them right up in the head. 92 total points. A winner chicken dinner. X-Force at 88. Coming in second with a winner chicken dinner, and almost there at 85, the top three. But then again, don't forget Nonstop. They come in with a crazy winner chicken dinner, and they could shoot above. So we still don't have a clear-cut winner to the $200. This is the PSL Spring Mini League. Winner takes all, and one of these teams is going to go home tonight with an extra $200 in their pocket. And you guys are going home with some UC in your pocket. We have one more UC giveaway tonight, so make sure you have your like and subscribe screenshot over into the PSL server so that I can get your name on the Wheel of Names. Alright, so let's scroll through the iPad. We are missing a bunch of teams going into Miramar. Ooh, we're missing Team 9, the new CBK. Team 11, Made in Nepal, and Team 12, who has not been here tonight, Sailing Esports. So, nope, Absolute Pain is still in this. So, Absolute Pain still trying to get on in there. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Anything to get some of these things off my screen. So last match, top fragger was Dreamers Esports. Vitu, 4 eliminations, 732 damage. So let's go on down and find him. We finally got to see it on the main screen. Dreamers, Vitu, there he is. And let me put the iPad up there because we're starting really fast. Whoops. What the heck? What? Where's my iPad? Where's my iPad? There we go. Oh, guys, so much is going on. So we're coming in from Camp Militar, just to the west of Camp Militar, going down between Terra Branca, Cruz de Valle, El Azahar, going over the top of Minas Generalis, La Patita, Las Leon, and the Southern Farms of Las Leon. So there is your flight path. Now, I don't know why I have to have so many issues tonight. Click, 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 boom. Isn't that a song? Alright, so everybody up that northern side, they are all doing just fine. We have one-shot killers up in Toro Mundo. We've got Dreamers Esports and Terra Branca. We do have, let's see, it looks like Hexfall headed over towards water treatment. We've got Nonstop in El Azahar, Absolute Pain down at the truck stop. We've got a huge split by Nepal on top, taking over the entire Minas Generalis graveyard and the Hacienda del Patron intersection. So let's see what else is going on. We do have Hard to Kill headed over to Picado. We've got X-Force headed over towards the Chumacera area. We've got New Era going down to the Southern Farms of Las Leon. Almost there, going over to Puerto Paricio. And then VRZ on that western edge of Las Leon. So let's see what's going to happen between all these teams. Oh, and then we've got the retired boys all the way down in Partona. We only have 4 teams outside of zone, but I think the retired boys might run into the most trouble trying to get into zone because they've got a lot of teams right on down there. And they do have X-Force, New Era, almost there. A bunch of the top teams right down in front of them. So they may have a rough time trying to get up and into zone. And now to the north side, I feel like Hexfall might be able to get in through Hacienda del Patron. They can just head on over there and be fine. But one-shot killers, the Dreamers Esports, and Nonstop, they may end up on top of each other as well. So let's go ahead and where should we check in on? Who do you guys want to check in on? Let's go ahead and head up to, let's go over to Las Leon. Let's give the Golden Fire some screen time, love, because they are over here next to VRZ. Got Slaughter, Tuk Tuk, and then none of them are all that close. Let's check in on Dominator. One of them is getting kind of close. Look at this. They are getting kind of close to VRZ. VRZ is getting closer, so we'll stay here for just a minute. And I think that's Jinx. Let's head over to Jinx, check in on what he's doing. He is a solo over here, but he does have his teammates not too far away, so it may take a minute for us to get into some action. We'll have to stay on top of it because we don't want to miss any of the action. We only have 13 teams in this lobby. We were missing 3 or 4 teams when we first started, so must be 3 because I think there are only 16 teams. Let me get my toes out. I think you can see everybody because they're pretty much all in that diagonal going across the screen, across the iPad, across the map, whatever. There you go. Get another idea of what's happening. It does look like Hexfall is headed down towards the Hacienda del Patron area. And, oh, we do have, look at that, we've got a fight. These teams ran into each other. We got Dreamers Esports right over here on the one shot all the way up to that Terra Branca area, or Toro Mundo area. Sorry, guys. Oh, no, Patty. So now let's check in on let's see, Vito. There we go. Our last match top fragger with vehicles coming right up and over the top of his head. And he's still trying to get Patty picked back up. And look at this. Darko down to Daraka. I'm not even sure, guys. Down to 1 HP. He's got Allenzen right there. We all know what Allenzen can do. And they are just on this hold on right on over here. We're trying to get those Oh, the nade by V2. And he's up to 3 eliminations already, guys. The last match, Top Fragger, up to 3 eliminations. And the match has just started. And we still have, look at this, Canthera. Now Canthera's coming right up and really close to where the golden fire are. If you look up in your mini map up in the upper right, you can see that they are really close to each other now. We still have almost there down in Puerto Paricio. We have Absolute Pain over in Impala. Non-stop up in El Azahar down the eastern edge. All these teams are doing just fine. They are in zone. And it looks like Hexfall went the route of San Martin. They're still looting. They're doing just fine. We do have Dreamers Esports all the way up in the blue zone now. So the blue zone is starting to push in onto them. But at this stage, the blue does not hurt that much. They can eat a lot of blue in stage 1. And we still have a minute left of stage 1. So I still feel like these two teams are going to find each other. I'm not exactly sure who these two are at the top, but you know they can hear the cars rolling. Dom all the way at the back, but it doesn't look like he's too far away from where Canthera is. And look at Slaughter just heading on up. Where you going? Where you going, Slaughter? Oh, he's going back down. He's going up. Nope, he's going down. And down he goes. Down he goes. Alright, so he's not too far away from Canthera, though. Canthera, I don't think he seems to be too worried about things. So we'll stay here for just a minute more, because these are the two teams close. Oh, look at this. We got Absolute Pain going up into Impala. So now let me get this back up and over. And now let's head over to Impala. Even though Canthera, oh, I think Canthera is getting pushed up on by the golden fire. Let's go over here and see what's happening in Impala. Is almost there, is coming up and in onto Absolute Pain. And they are taking over the red rocks just to the east of Impala. And I don't think Absolute Pain knows that almost there has come up and around to the backside. They are all, I'm not sure where they're headed. They're still staying on that backside, and our zone went all the way up to that north side. So, and the fight didn't happen, but look at this. We have no one right here. And here comes all of VRZ. Oh, Canthera stopped right there in front of him. And there goes the angry boy. Look at no one, or number 1. I'm not sure what his name is, but now Ying. Oh, Ying coming up and over the top. Can I get over to Ying? Oh, they're right there. No, Ying. No, Ying. Oh, no. So now Lisbeth. Oh, so now it is just down to no one, number 1. So let's see what else is happening. X-Force is coming up and in right on top of, oh my gosh, X-Force is coming up behind number 1 now. So he does have all of X-Force up on this ridgeline. There is Alim, 9Y, free point. I'm not sure where Valak is, but they came up. And now number 1 is trapped right out here between VRZ and X-Force. So 9Y trying to keep his eyes right on down there. So now let's see what's gonna happen. 9Y trying to get the shots across onto VRZ, and now, oh, he's right there. Number 1 can see him. No one can see him. So here comes the rest. Let's get this on that side by side so you guys can see. Oh, and they are pushing up and in now. Here comes Alim. Alim is pushing right up and in free point. So now here they all come right up and in free point on that first lead in number 1. And what are you doing? What are you going to do with all of them pushing up, and 9Y holding down that window so he can't even get down and run through the window? So now let's see. Is he going to let him come up and in Free point right there, and Alim. So let's see, free point. And let's check in on Alim. Alim, oh, came right out and in. So now let's go ahead and put the live stream back up. And we still have VRZ coming up to check in on X-Force. X-Force right over here as well. And I'm not sure where Valak is, guys. So let's see. Looks like everybody but the retired boys are coming up and in, and we still have Canthera here, and here they all come, all of them. There's Valak right in front of us, and free point. So now Victu just found another knock. Where are Dreamers? Dreamers over here on the X-Ball. Let's see what's happening up and above. Canthera trying to get away from X-Force. And look at this. We got another fight right down to the south, the minus Generalis. And Canthera is still standing, so we'll stay here for just a minute. And now, oh, we're down to just a solo over here. It is just Baraka. Oh, and Canthera gets found by X-Force. X-Force are still coming up and through. Let's see what's going on. We can't click. There we go. And they are still coming up right behind, and the retired boys are right behind them. So now the retired boys are chasing down X-Force. They are right on the back of X-Force. And Hexfall takes out Dreamers Esports. So we're about ready to have another fight because the retired boys are not too far behind X-Force, and I feel like they are about ready to merge into the oranges. Anybody for some fruit? We got some orange down here. Alright, so now let's see. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. We do have everybody coming right up and in, and let's see where the retired boys pulled off just a little bit. They were headed straight for X-Force, and now X-Force, Alim may be able to see VRZ. And let's get on over here to the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire now right over here in the middle of Hard to Kill. So Hard to Kill. Driving around the outside. We're right over here in the La Bedita area. And let's see where everybody is. All of the Golden Fire right here. And it did look like, yeah, they are getting surrounded on these long range off angles. Tookie, the only one coming right up and in on top of the Golden Fire. But look at Crash on that back angle. Crash is also coming in from the other side. So now they are still trying to come up and in. And we still have Santizin and Polar in that long range. And Dominator over on the edge trying to find Crash, trying to get out of the way of all this. So now let's see. It looks like we got the push coming right up and in, as all of them from Hard to Kill now trying to get them up and in now that they've got the information where everyone is. The nades coming in on the Tookie. Tookie down to about 5 HP. But we did lose Dominator, and now we're down to Dylan. And Tuk down to about 5 HP, getting pushed up on by Crash. Crash driving right up and in there. Let's see, Crash. I couldn't get over there fast enough, guys. Alright, so now, look at that. The retired boys are still coming up right behind X-Force. The retired boys, they are chasing them down. I just feel it in my gut that the retired boys are trying to find X-Force. X-Force is still right in front of them, and the retired boys are following behind X-Force, waiting for their moment. And X-Force coming right up and in to the compound where we just saw the fight with the Golden Fire. So now here comes X-Force onto Hard to Kill. We got Alim and Valak right on this outside. But let's not forget about the retired boys, because I know that the retired boys are trying to keep track of where X-Force are coming through. The retired boys did win that last match and catapulted themselves all the way up into the first place. And you can see that they are not too far behind. They're not too far away from 9Y9Y. And we've got VRZ right over here taking shots as well. And then here comes Hard to Kill, and it looks like X-Force is going to go ahead and pull away from all of this. And, oh, Valak is driving right at the Retired Boys. Oh, we're over here at the Red Sea, but the Retired Boys are right up on top of the Red Sea. And 33, Benny, Flo, they are all right over there. Look at that, Alim getting Flo down to about 5 HP in that car. Just moved right on out, and 33 gets the nade over onto Valak and Alim. And we got... No, we got 9Y9Y trying to get those angles over and then across on top of the Retired Boys. And we still have almost there on top of Absolute Pain. Look at all of that. And there goes Valak and Alim out in the Red Sea. And we still have Free Point and 9Y9Y. And we still have the chase coming on from the Retired Boys. They are still paying attention to where they are. And 9Y on his camel, just getting on out of there. Let's see where they end up. Alright, let's see. Woo! Alright, we're going all the way up to the north again. We're just to the west of the truck stop. So X-Fall over in Minas Generalis does have to move in just a little bit. And one of the Red Rocks is still in. And now I hear a lot. Oh, I think the fight is finally broken out over here in Impala, with almost there getting into those positions. And there goes Pain, and there goes Exy. I'm not sure how to say that, guys. I don't know. Frozen. Let's see what Frozen can see. Alright, let's see what else is going on. It looks like X-Force is going to come up and around right into Hexfall. Oh, and Polar. Oh, they just finished off BRZ. We missed that fight. And what's going on over here? As one of them from the Retired Boys comes right up and in onto Nepal on top. You should have thrown that nade. You had OVO right there. OVO was right in his sight. So now the Retired Boys in a fight with Nepal on top right on over here. And Nepal on top, all four of them. So it's a 4v4 over here. I'm not sure. Yeah, here comes Flo coming in and across from that, from the field. So now let's go and check in on what else is happening. Oh, X-Force, they came right up and into Hexfall. So they did come into Hexfall, and 9. Oh, he's got the MG3. 24K with the MG3. Boom! Does he get him with that nade? No, he does not. He doesn't even get the health bar down on him. So now Slime 2 gets knocked by the Retired Boys, and we still have 5 points. Oh no! Oh no, we've got knocked. So now it's just up to Free Point. They are all coming up and around. So I see Phoenix right on that outside. Let's go down here and see what's happening with... Oh, the Retired Boys. The Retired Boys get taken out by Nepal on top. Oh, the nade by Phoenix finishing off. Or was that over here? No, that was not over here. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Oh, there's the nade by Phoenix. I knew I was calling out the wrong team. Don't tell anyone. It'll be our secret, okay? Okay, good. Thank you for having my back there. Oh, there goes Absolute Pain, but now Tsunami coming out of that chaos is now coming right up in with Absolute. Oh, Meowie just following them down and through. And now we're down to the top 4 teams. We have a solo for Absolute Pain. We have a full 4-man team for Almost There. We have a full 4-man team for Hard to Kill. And we still have a... What is this? Oh, let me get on over here. Come on. We have a duo over here for Hexfall. Everything's gotta be so difficult tonight, guys. Everything's got to be difficult. Alright, Sunshine, I think my computer is related to you. Let's check in on Absolute Pain. Let's see what's going on over here. He's just trying to keep his head down. His hard to kill is coming right up and in onto almost there. Almost there, Frozen, trying to get those shots straight across him. And Wiz gets knocked by the nade by Crash. Where is Crash? Let's check in on Crash. Crash is up to 4 eliminations, and he's coming right up on top of Meowie. Meowie right there, getting right on up and out of that dip. Alright, so now let's see. Let's get on over to Meowie. Oop, let's try this again. Let's get over to Meowie. Let's get an idea of where everyone is. We still have almost there. Frozen and Meowie. And we have look at hard to kill. They are all just right there in front of them. And we still have 4 teams in this. We still have Hexball outside of zone and Absolute Pain outside of zone. Absolute Pain behind that forest just to the top of the screen. And now Meowie is getting pulled up on it. Meowie is down to about 5 HP. Let's check in on Meowie as they are coming all the way up and around him. All the hard to kill right there. And then look at that in the back. In the back, we have almost Pain right next to Hexfall, and they're all of hard to kill are right there in center zone. So now, Cerberus trying to jump out. It does see one of them trying to get that nade up and over. It looks like Santyzin might be knocked, and they're trying to pick Santyzin up. But while they're doing this, it looks like Tookie is right over there with Absolute Pain. So now let's see what Tookie is doing. Do you know Absolute Pain is right behind you? No. Absolute Pain being so quiet, making sure that no one knows where he is. And now it's the fight between Hexfall and Hard to Kill. We are down to the top 3 teams. It is Cerberus and Phoenix. And so now it is down to just Pain. He has been able to stay out of this fight to this point, and now here comes Santyzin right up in front of him, and they do have a full line of hard to kill right in front of him, and he's not in zone. Woo, he got that M249 working. He did get an elimination, and now here comes Crash coming right on through. Coming in first, hard to kill with 14 eliminations. 24 total points. Let's see where that shoots them up to. Absolute Pain coming in second with an elimination, and Hexfall coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, and 13. Going all out. It is hard to kill Crash. 7 eliminations, 798 damage. I will be right back with the live scores. They are unofficial because they are really particular about their points. But the live scores and tonight's final match. Who is going home $200 richer? Be right back. Hard to kill. Trying to help him out is the one. Let's see. CBK, new CBK right on the outside of that. And Maiden Nepal is also in a fight. Let's see, where's that fight going on? We'll stay here for just a second. Keep an eye on this fight because I don't want to miss this fight either. The rest of the teams are coming up, and it looks like Tookie is by himself here. So let's see if Tookie can hold off the push by all of them. Oh, he's got 1 knocked. He's got 2 knocked. So now look at this. Tookie may be able to get it. Oh, Ying gets knocked right when we looked away. So now let's see. We do have another one from new CBK coming right up on that backside, it looks like. But we do have X-Force also in a fight. Let's see, where's X-Force? Oh, they are right down here. Right down here in Painan, X-Force. Oh, X-Force with Maiden Nepal, and it looks like maybe Maiden Nepal are down to just Boca. Boca is the last one still standing as he's coming out. Oh, X-Force. X-Force coming out of Painan. And why with the freebies, and we'll be able to get Valak picked back up and back into the mat. So now let's see. Sorry, I did not mean to stay on him. Let's get on over into Sam E. Find out what's happening. A static trying to get on out of there. We did get number 1 picked back up, and let's see what's going on with the Dreamers. It looks like one of them maybe knocked, but he's got one right across the way, and he is also knocked. So Dreamers are down to just a duo as well. Looks like New Era back up a trio. So let's see what's going on over here. It's Nears right on over here. Let's see what's going on as New Era now pushing up, and he's got the DBS. Nobody likes to push up into a DBS, especially me. Not my favorite snack. And CBK in a fight with HRK. Tookie just got Dozer and Spray. I think Tookie just got a 4-piece onto the new CBK. What is happening over here now? So now what is happening with Hard to Kill or Hexfall? Hexfall coming up right into Nepal on top, and the Retired Boys, a New Era. Phoebe, your boys winning that. So now let's see. Let's go ahead and put that map back up while I go and poke my nose into another fight. And let's see where is Tookie? I need to find Tookie. Ooh, X-Force is coming right up onto Tookie. And Tookie did. Tookie got the 4-piece squad white. But now here comes X-Force coming right up and over. He just got the squad wipe. Oh, and then he has to get taken down by Alim up on top of that hilltop. So Alim coming across the top of that hill just in time. Can we get Tookie out of there? He did just get a squad wipe onto CBK, the new CBK Esports. So now let's see. Valak just got knocked, and I think that said Santi Zin, and I missed it. Let's see, where is Valak? Valak is right over here by Alim, so they should be able to get him picked back up. And let's see, can they? Oh, they are getting Tookie picked back up. So now let's see, where is Santi's in? It might have been Crash that got that knock straight up the hill. It does look like he's got that better angle up the hill. But we do have X-Force. Look at this. Here comes 24K. And we also have one on that back off angle as well. So they're getting pinched. 2 on top of the hill. They're coming in at 4 sides. Well, 3 sides actually. Alim up top. Let's check in on 919191. Free point right across from them. Let's go back over to the map and see. Look at this. They are surrounding them. And, ooh, Valak and Alim are both coming out and around. They're getting ready for a push, so this should be interesting. Valak going over towards Free Point, and Alim coming out and around to meet up with 919191. Let's go ahead and get the above angle on this. We see Valak. Look at that. Valak running down the middle of the street. He's just running. And where is Free Point? There he is. It's Alim. Sorry, Alim on that backside. So they're still coming up in onto Hard to Kill. So we do have a 2-1 split across the road for Hard to Kill. And it looks like Alim coming up right behind. Let's see, what else is happening on our map? Alright, not really. Ooh, we might have Sailing Esports get into a fight over here with Absolute Pain. Absolute Pain, I feel like, is only a duo over here. But they are getting kind of close. Revolve may be able to see Aether right on down there. And our zone is getting ready to pop. Now, it does look like X-Force is moving. Look at Valak. Valak may end up right there on Nepal on top. Let's see. Yes, he is. So now X-Force in a fight with two different teams, but Valak doesn't take those shots. Goes ahead and lets the whole squad drive on past him. Not a bad idea. Now let's go back over here and see what Hard to Kill is doing. It looks like Valak is coming right on back. And look at that, the Golden Fire. I didn't expect Sailing Esports to get into a fight with the Golden Fire. Where is that going on? It's right at the top. Let me go ahead and scroll that in just a little bit. I wanted to stay here and pay attention to Remix. Remix, big fan, big fan. Oh, Remix. Hello, Remix. All right, let's get back up to Sailing Esports. These guys coming right. Oh, no, no. That's not what I wanted to see right on over here, but it is the Dominator. Dom coming right up and over. And let's see, it does look like Maris is coming up right behind him on the other side of that rock. And so now Dom was pinched between the two of them. Where is Slaughter? Slaughter is down on this edge. Can you get up on top of this? And Dom gets taken out. So let's see. And here comes Tuk-Tuk as well, trying to get those shots. And oh no, Sailing Esports is down to just a duo now. But Rival for the second squad wipe in Sandhog. 2 squad wipes in Sandhog. Revolve taking out the Golden Fire. So now let's go back over and see. Ooh, it does look like Absolute Pain is getting pulled up on VRZ. VRZ went ahead and left. And now where is Static for New Era? Oh, Freepoint got taken out. Who took out Freepoint? I missed it, guys. So now, oh, did that... They did come back. So they did come back over here. Now, let's see what's going on. Absolute Pain. Are you just a duo over here? Yes, they are. They are just a duo. And here comes all of VRZ. Oh, we're stuck. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Are you sitting? Are you ready to see these scores? You guys are not going to believe this. Coming in first, the Retired Boys, 1 point ahead with 97 total points. A winner chicken dinner. X-Force at 96 with a winner chicken dinner. And almost there at 93. 4 points between first and third. And, ooh, they'd have to have a big game, but non-stop if they have a big game coming into the final match of tonight. They could possibly do it. You just never know. First through third, though, it's anybody's guess. I feel a really crazy, sweaty match about ready to go down. So we are with PSL. This is the final match of final day of their Spring Mini League $200 winner takes all. One of these teams are going home $200 richer. Imagine an extra $50 in your pocket. I'll take it. And tonight, after the final match, we will be doing the final Wheel of Names. Shout out to PSL, shout out to Dior and the sponsors for spoiling us through this tournament. 3 UC giveaways each day. I can't say thank you enough. W to Dior for making it all possible. All right, guys. What do you guys think? You got to tell me in the chat who is going to take home the $200. Tell me, guys. Is it going to be the Retired Boys? X-Force? Almost there. Or could non-stop just come through and burst everybody's bubble? We will find out very soon because we're on hard start. We're a minute past hard start even, so We are getting ready to go soon. Dog water gonna be good to hear because of the tariffs. Son, stop putting tariffs on everything. Stop, stop. All right, let's check in on these teams. We have missing team 11, 12. We're missing a duo. Ooh, a duo from VRZ and a solo from New Era. And she said starting. So let's get this off the screen. And here we go, guys. We are headed into tonight's final match. And that last match, Top Fragger, was hard to kill. Crash, 7 eliminations, 798 damage. So we'll get on over here, get in here with Crash. We saw him crash into that ending. It might have been Tookie. I don't know. Tookie won that, but I saw Crash come flying over that edge, coming straight at him. So there is your last match, Top Fragger. Let me get this off the screen. And we are loaded in over here in tonight's final match. Oh! Hello, Crash. Do you know? He's blowing us kisses. He's blowing us kisses. Thank you, Crash. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So, 5 seconds. Let me put up the map for you guys. They know the flight path. We don't. Here we go. Coming in from the southern edge of Sosnovka military base. Going across the gas station of the East Bridge. Up in between Farm and Milta. Over by Shelter, Walmart. Going through Yasnaya and dumping off at Stauber. Here we go. My boy Valak better lock in. Yeah, right? Right? There it is. So close. It's so close. It's crazy. Oh, let me put that iPad up there for you guys. There you go. Now you can see where your teams are. And we see that Free Point is already off the plane for X-Force. We have Almost Pain going over, or Absolute Pain going over to Novo. We've got the Dreamers Esports down in the military base. We've got a huge cluster going over the top of Milta. We have Nepal on top with the Golden Fire at VRZ and Hard to Kill. Looks like, I'm not sure, I think Free Point's coming along the way just to get the vehicle as X-Force right over here by the old lighthouse, the Blue Barns area. And let's see, we do have, what is happening? We got the new CBK with Nonstop headed over to Pachinki. And the Retired Boys, they have Hexfall jumping right there with them. So I don't even know where the first fight's gonna be. Almost there. Has 2 of them from Hexfall over in Yasnaya. Hexfall on a crazy split. So let's see. I'm not sure where to go first. I feel like Milta may be the place to go. We'll go on down to the Golden Fire with VRZ and Nepal on top. We got 3 teams right here in Milta. So it looks like CBK didn't go all the way over to Pachinki. So they let Nonstop get Pachinki. We do have X-Force coming on down through. Let's see what's going on over here. Ooh, I think one of them was taken out by Hex. Yes, Cerberus was taken out. And now Slaughter's been found. Slaughter taken out by Slime 2 from Nepal on top. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else. Ooh, VRZ. Dom finding one from VRZ, but it... Oh, I thought he got it taken away, but Dylan was able to get the confirmation on that as they're still pushing right up and in onto VRZ and Nepal on top, because Nepal on top is all the way around that. Oh, Slaughter gets found by Jinx, but Dom is right here. But Nepal on top is on that backside. Dom coming up and around. Does see Jinx right through that window. Oh, does he? Oh! Oh, the shotgun to the face. Alright, so now Dom still has Nepal on top to deal with, and I think, oh, there is still one left from Hard to Kill as well, so we'll stay here for just a second longer. And let's see. Made in Nepal, you better change that name to before the terrorists. And look at this, non-stop over here. Or the new CBK was non-stop. Nasty. Nasty's not. Look at this. Nasty just standing here right in front of Trent. AFK. Trent coming up and around. So now let me go back to this map. And we do have Hard to Kill coming right up and in. Dom is the last one still standing for the golden fire against all of them. Oh, from Nepal on top. And now here comes Hard to Kill. And Nepal on top is down to just a duo. There is Crash. Let's get Crash over onto the screen. He was the last match top fragger coming right out towards the Tsunami bot. And Slime 2. It looks like Slime 2 may be able to get this guy picked back up. So, no, this guy was picking up Slime 2. But here comes all four of them from Hard to Kill. And Tookie. Still coming up and along, still trying to figure out where the rest of them are. And CBK, oh, they found him standing out in that. Oh, there goes Cosmo. There goes non-stop. And so now Slime 2. Let's check in on Slime 2, see what's going on with Slime 2. He's up to 2 eliminations. Oh, he came out with that shotgun, but is not able to get it off. And so now it is just this guy right here. Still trying to come, trying to get those angles. Oh, Tookie up on that ridge, but I think Slime 2 was able to see him. And now, what are we doing? I'm way up here. We just had Hex. Oh, look at this. Hexball, another one. So now they are down to just a duo. They went all the way up to one-shot killers. And Nepal on top, coming out with 8 eliminations. And now Dreamers. It looks like Dreamers are going over to Novo in the absolute pain. We just saw that initial knock right on over here. So now let's see what's happening over here. Dreamers just found Odin. So now absolute pain down to just a trio now with the rest of Dreamers. And Dreamers are getting that off angle right behind. So, oh, and right when I said that. And now 69 and Triple X trying to get healed back up. And look at Nasty. Nasty is still over here. Nasty wasn't found, guys. So now, let's see. We're down. Oh, that jump shot over the broken wall. And now we are down to just a duo for absolute pain. We got Pan Sabroso and Joko. I have no idea these names, guys. I'm so bad with names, and here they come right up and around right in front of him. So is he going to take the shots over onto Alexa Texia? Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. It looks like everybody else is pretty separated. So this is the main fight at the moment. Oh no, came right up and in on him. So now Pan Sabro still trying to get up and over this ridge line. And what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take the fight? Or are you gonna leave? That's what we all want to know. Ooh, we're down to the top 10 teams, and we still have a minute left. Over a minute left in zone 1, but the blue is starting to move these teams in. You can see that X-Force is coming in from Primorsk, Ferry Pier. Where's the other one from X-Force? Did we lose one? Are they still a full 4-man team? Yeah, they are. Alright, so we still have all 4 of them from the retired boys. And looks like, wonder why he came back this way. I'm not exactly sure why he's coming back and getting onto the bridge. Oh, we got another fight up at the north side, so let's get up over here and find out what's happening between nonstop. Oh, he's down to just a solo over here, and here comes all four of them from New Era. And trying to get those shots out. Oh, don't go outside, don't go outside. No, don't go outside. And now he does get that knock over onto Lizbeth, and is nonstop a duo or a trio? I think they're just a duo over here. So now we do have Lizbeth bleeding out in there. I think maybe they're trying to get him picked back up. And number one coming right on out and around. Oh, he does get another knock. Another knock for Trent. And he's up to 3 eliminations with 2 knocks. And now here comes another. Oh my gosh, here comes another team. Almost there, coming right up and over on top of this. And now let's see what's going on over here. We are too far away. Let's get over onto Trent. Trent right down here with a solo. And I think one of his eliminations was stolen. We do see that there's only Yuli over here. And here comes all 4 of them from almost there, coming right up and in. So Trent now just trying to keep his head down. And there goes the one from New Era. So now all 4 of them. Oh, the molly right to his nose. Look at that. The molly did not hit him. And they are all still coming up, and Meowie trying to come right up and in, and Meowie does get knocked, oh, right up the stairs. And now we got another fight going on with the Dreamers and X-Force is also coming in on top of this. We got the Dreamers Esports right over here and I missed who that fight was with, but here comes Valet coming right up and around on top of the Dreamers. And we're down to the last 6 teams. We still have the retired boys way up by Stauber coming in from the north side of Yasnaya. We have one-shot killers. We have almost there. And there it is, the Dreamers and X-Force. And they are all up on this hilltop. And they are not too far away from almost there as well. And I can't even get all of them on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and put it like this. And let's see what's going on right on over here. Looks like Alim, the first one to come up over this ridge line right into 2 of them from Dreamers Esports. You can see Dreamers Esports all right behind him, and almost there is not too far away, as well as the one-shot killers. And now the one-shot killers and almost there over at the Walmart compound. Alim does hop out, start taking those shots, and now almost there I think we're down to just a duo for the one-shot killers. So the one-shot killers right over here with a duo from almost there. I only see a duo from almost there. Oh, there goes almost there. The one-shot killers will be able to get Dublin picked back up. So now we are down to 5 teams. 5 teams in stage 2. And we still have all 4 of them from X-Force still standing. And they're still right over here with the trio from the Dreamers Esports, and they're trying to get on out of the way. We have retired boys up towards that northern side. We still have Absolute Pain, and he is down on the bridge. He is not moving off that bridge. And Dreamers are still getting chased down by X-Force. So let's check it out. X-Force. We still have X-Force and the retired boys. Don't forget that X-Force, the retired boys. And let's get this back up one more time. And almost there, 93, but almost there, just got taken out. So now we got the X-Force and the retired boys both trying to get these extra points. We have 2 eliminations for X-Force, and the retired boys are coming down and around. They are not too far away from the one-shot killers, and Dreamers Esports is still right over here with X-Force. Oh, Alim Alim, they are looking right up at you. Alim, they are right next to you. Can you see them? I think Alim is letting his team know where they are. They are all right on that ridge line. And the one-shot killers are not too far away from all that as well. And here comes the retired boys. The retired boys are coming across this edge. Valak or Alim down to about 5 HP, and here comes 999 comes right up and over, and there goes the Dreamers Esports. 9-1 up to 3 eliminations, but here comes the one-shot killers. The Blim is coming right up and in onto the X-Force. Look at this. The Blim right down below, trying to get those shots up the hill onto the X-Force, and Alim right over here next to him. And we also have the rest of them going. Oh my gosh, and look at this. We do everybody needs to come in from zone. Alim drove right into that, and there goes Alim. But now 9-1 right on up here. Valak is down to about 5 HP, and they are all right above him. And we still have the retired boys. Here comes the retired boys. They are coming right up behind them. So Valak, you have the retired boys coming up behind you. The retired boys should... Oh, I wish this would turn faster. There they are. There is Ovio coming up right behind them. And let's see. It looks like X-Force are down to just a duo. We have 9Y and Valak still in this. And here comes all 4 of them from the retired boys, and we are down to the top 3 teams. Don't forget that the one solo is still down by the bridge. Look at this. He is just coming up and in. He's got to see that there are only 7 players left. All he has to do is get to zone and wait it out. All right, so Valak and 24K, such a big fan of yours. And all 4 of them from the retired boys. So now let's see. What is this guy doing? Are you? Oh. All right. So let's get on over here. And it looks like X-Force is headed over to zone, and the retired boys all coming in and across. And we still have the solo over here. He's being so careful, guys. Being so careful. He's not sure where to come on in. All right. Let's see. Looks like X-Force made it to zone. The retired boys now just entering the southwest edge of zone, coming up through the shelter area, and slowly but surely, absolute pain coming up from that bridge. So let's go. Come on, let's be back in. Oh, Dewey! Easy. Big fan, Dewey. Big fan. Alright, come on. Let me in. Let me in. Dewey, we only have 7 players left, and my stream will not let me back in. And look at this. He's not even going towards zone. He's just going to go meander over onto the other side. Now X-Force right up here in heaven with all of the retired boys coming in from different directions. They're coming in from the west, the south, turn from the east and the north. There he is way in the back. Benny. Here comes Benny coming right up and in. So we're at heaven, and the third and final team still hasn't even made it into zone. He is coming up along the ridge, the eastern edge. So now, what are these players gonna do? Let's go with 9Y, Mr. 24K. Let's check in on him and see what's going on. He knows that he knows that 33 has already entered up into heaven. And look at the angles the retired boys are taking from the north, the south, the east, the west. No, they left the south, but you get what I'm saying. Looks like it's a 2v2. We still have Valak and 9Y. So let's see. Where are the rest of them? Ugh, turn, please. Now it looks like Benny is going around on that wide western spread, so I'm not sure what Benny's getting ready to do. Since we have a second, let's check in on where. Look at this, he finally made it in, and Flo may be able to find him coming right up and in. He is not, he's finally there. Look at that little truck driving right up and over towards Flo. So Flo might see something, but now it is, oh, the smokes are coming out. And we're getting up on top of the roofs. Look at that, OVO on the longhouse, Windows house. And then we've got 33 up on top of the one stack. Benny getting ready to move up and around. Here comes Flo. I think they're getting ready for the push. We still have that solo way off in the distance. So now let's get down a little closer, because all of them from the retired boys and X. Oh, that nade hurt. I think that nade was from Flo. And here comes the mollies up and over. So, and the drop is right on that other side. So now let's see, can we find that solo? I'm not sure where the solo went. Let's see if we can find it. He went back out of zone. Yeah, between X-Force and the retired boys, I certainly wouldn't want to be in the zone. At least I might be over in the mansion. I don't think I'd be up here in heaven, though. This heaven doesn't feel so good. All right, 9 wide. He knows that they're getting closer. He's got those nades out. Benny on that back ridge. Looks like Benny's getting ready to drive off. And 33 and Flo, they're still 9Y is still getting covered by OVO across the wave. 9Y pops his head up. OVO will find that. We'll find that. Ooh, look at that. OVO didn't get the helmet off. I expected that. And now 33 running back, trying to, ooh. Oh, what a nade. What a nade by 9Y. Oh, don't push it. Don't push it. Oh, there. Valak up on top of it going, no. And I think 9Y may be trying to figure out where the solo is, because the solo is still way down at the south of this. 9Y. Oh, what is going on with Valak? Let's check in on Valak over here. As Valak is getting pushed up on, and he just got Flo. Look at that! The solo going up and over the top. Oh, I missed that. Oh, but Valak able to get Benny. He got Benny. Let's go up, guys. Let's see, where did the solo go in? Where did he go? We saw him go up and over the ridgeline, over on top of the fight between X-Force and the retired boys. Where did he go? Where is he? Oh, we are down. Is he down below us? He is. He's below us. There you go. All three teams on your screen down below. Let me put this iPad up so you can see where they all are. They all have their angles. They all have their hardcover. Woo! Well, not necessarily hardcover for the solo from Absolute Pain. But let's see. Let's check in on. Oh, what is he doing? Does he know that solo is up on that ridgeline? He may be able to see the solo from here. Look at this. He's trying to find the solo. The solo felt those eyeballs coming at him, and he went up into the crate. So it looks like the retired boys are down. It is a 3v2v1. The retire. Oh, 20. Ooh, what a shot. Up and over the top. So now we still have Flo. Oh, the solo is coming right up and in. Did Valak see him? Let's see. Does Valak? Oh, Valak's trying to get the angle onto the solo over on the other side. Let's see what's going on with Valak. And we still have Pan Sabroso. Sabroso. I have no idea. Pain. Absolute pain. And he knows that he's right there. He's trying to figure out where he is. He knows. Oh, this nade. This nade could go right up and over on top of him. Is he going to get the nade onto him? Does this nade? Oh, what a nade. What a nade by 9Y. So now it is a 2v3. Retired boys versus X Force. I ain't even realized top two fighting right now. Yes, it's the top two. They are 1 point between them. But X Force has 8 eliminations at this point, and we've only got 2 points for retired boys. So I don't think retired boys with 12 points, I don't think they're going to be able to stay. I think X Force has won this. But we will see, because I don't know about the points, and I don't know about the scoring, because they are, Flo is getting ready to come right up and in onto Valak. So now Valak on that backside with Flo right here. Valak is down to about 5 HP, and Valak trying to get up and over out of the way. And now 24 up on top of that roof, trying to make sure that Flo does not come up over that ridgeline, giving Valak some time to heal back up. Valak's down about 10 HP. So now let's go back up and over and see what Valak and we are still crushing right up and in onto this ridgeline. We still have the 3. We still have the trio from the retired boys. And what is 33 doing? 33 is up to no good. Let's see what he is doing right on over here. And he is trying to get those angles right over onto X Force, but they're all smoked out. 9 going all the way down and around. He is up to no good too, but 33 can see you. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, he can see you. He can see you. No. My anxiety, guys. 33 can see you. He's coming over to get the loot crate, but 33 is watching you. 9. Oh no. Oh no. Ovio gets Valak, and now 33 is still, look at this. He can see him. Oh no. Retired boys coming in first with 4 eliminations, 14 total points. Coming in second, we've got 8 eliminations for X Force. Coming in third, Absolute Pain. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 and 14. Going all out. X Force 9Y. Ooh, love it. 5 eliminations, 1,052 damage. Hero. Alright, I will be right back with tonight's Wheel of Names and tonight's final. They are unofficial live scores. We will see who won the $200. I don't know why I did that. Alright, so guys, I will be right back. There it goes. BRZ coming up and around. Let's see if they can hold it off. We got Odin and Aether right over here. So Canthera trying to make sure his angles are clear, trying to come on down and around, and Absolute Pain going up into Aether. Aether is down to about 5 HP, and New Era just finds. So now what is happening? There goes Absolute Pain, and we still have this chaos right on over here with HRK. Or not HRK, Hard to Kill. There we go. And Valak and 999, and we did lose Free Point, And I'm not sure. Alim is still out in the blue as well. And it looks like 999 getting ready to push up. Maybe, maybe not. Let me get back into this match. Remix. Ooh, big fan. Alright, oh, look at him just watching him right through that window, banking that nade right on over. Gets the nade knock. Ooh. 24K. So now he's still trying to get those shots. Oh, he gets another one right on through. Oh, I wish I had half the skill he has in his little finger. Alright, let's go. Let's get on over here. Let's give him some big screen time. Let's see what's going on next. And we do have Tookie right across the right. Don't forget that Tookie also had a squad fight today. Ooh, Nepal on top. Coming right up and in on top. And now let's see what else is going on. And we still have Tookie right on over there. Let's see what Tookie is doing in all that smoke. Oh, he's still trying to come moving around. Still trying to stay out of the way of X-Force. Oh, X-Force and Nepal on top. And so Tsunami Bot was knocked by X-Force. Let's see what's going on. Look at you, you beast. Up to 4 eliminations already. And not done yet. Still looking for Nepal on top. And let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We still have 9 teams in this. I think everybody is out of the blue. That drop. Anybody want that drop way over in the water? All right, let's see. Oh, what is happening up here? Phoebe, your boys from Nonstop. Let's see what just happened. Did we lose Nonstop? I think we just did, but almost there's right across. And then we've got one-shot killers as well. I think that was New Era that was there just a second ago. So now, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I think he's going to do just fine, but Nepal on top is still up on that ridge line. All 4 of them back up. Gatekeeping X-Force from coming into zone. So now, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I think this is the main fight at the moment, although one-shot killers, it does look like Allison is coming really close to almost there. So we'll stay here for just another minute. We do have, oh, what is going on over here? It looks like Benny trying to figure out where the solo is from Hexfall. Oh, right there. Benny, right when we get there. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wheel of Names. This is the final spin of UC. Shout out to PSL, shout out to Dior and the sponsors for spoiling us with all these UC giveaways. I'm still waiting on the scores, so we'll do this a little slow. And let's see, who is the final winner? No way. Back to back. Didn't he already win? 2 UC packages in one night. And I am still waiting on these scores. Let's see. Let's see. Are you going to give me the scores? Not. Dior, where are the scores? I'm still waiting. Oh, it looks like they're coming, guys. Here they come. Here they come. Is X-Force going home with an extra $200 in their pockets? Or are the retired boys going home with the extra $200? And here you go, guys. Are you ready to see these scores? Wait a minute. That she sent me the wrong one. She sent me. So hang on. I'm glad I didn't put them up. There we go. All right, guys. Are you ready to see this? Are you ready? I'm not even ready. I just saw it coming in first. Retired boys by 1 point. The retired boys with 111 total points. 2 winner chicken dinners. X Force with 110 total points. 1 winner chicken dinner. Almost there, coming in third with 99 and 1 winner chicken dinner. 1 point between 1 point for $200. And there it is, the final unofficial live scores. If there's any issues, guys, just open a ticket and Dior will help you figure it out. If you guys want to keep up with, if there's any changes, make sure you're in the PSL server. I do have it pinned at the top. Hang out in there. They've got scrims, they've got tournaments. They're a place to stay. So thank you to PSL for sponsoring the tournament and all the UC. I cannot say thank you enough for spoiling us so much. Thank you, Dior, and the sponsors. And thank you to each and every one of you who came out and supported this stream through all the hardships. Tomorrow is fiber install. Oh, this is my last tournament with terrible internet. Let's hope moving forward it only gets better from here. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Happy Easter. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.